record. Hello everyone, welcome here to the stream for August the 24th. It is a Thursday today. It is release day for Armored Core 6. And that's not even the most exciting thing that's happening today. So that'll be happening later on. It's actually releasing a little bit earlier than I thought, in like an hour from now, I think. But that would only leave me like a few hours to play it before I gotta go for game night. I want a good long session with Armored Core 6 once that comes out, so we'll move on instead, before that comes out, to the other exciting thing that's happening today, which is I'm gonna play Shining Force 3. We're gonna do that right here. Right now, there it is. That's that direction. That's the Shining Force 3. Scenario 1. The Titan of Aspia. That is some sound effect right there. Can we reset this? I want to watch it again. I want to watch this shit. Oh, there's the Titan right there. Alright. And, yeah, hello to everyone. Mr. Vasil, Remiko. How y'all doing? This is version 24 of the Shining Force 3 English translation patch. I actually played a version of this patch like probably closer to 3 or 4 years ago. Probably 4 years ago at this point was the last time we played the Shining Force 3 trilogy using the English translation patch. I believe that I think it was version 17 was the one that we played last time. That's the one that's still saved on my computer anyways. So there have been some revisions since then. They've apparently cleaned up the translation a bit, fixed up some bugs. I didn't even really encounter any bugs or anything. I honestly thought that this translation patch was pretty much complete when we played it back in like 2018. 2019? It was probably 2019. We played Shining Force 3 for the first time. Scenario 1? Yeah, Scenario 1! So, the way this works is Shining Force 3 was released officially in English back in the day. Sort of. So yeah, if you look on the official English Saturn releases, we did get Shining Force 3, but not all of it. So in the original Japanese release, Shining Force 3 was actually 3 games. It's a 3-part trilogy, scenarios 1, 2, and 3. And, like, you carry your save data forward from one scenario into the next. You kind of like, each one is kind of its own separate game. Like, you have a new main character, starting up a fresh party with different characters in each one. But, stuff carries forward between games. Like, some of the decisions you make, some recurring characters and their stats will carry forward on your save file. It's one continuous story. It is like Shining Force 3 is a trilogy in itself, in 3 parts. We only got the first one in English. They actually... yeah, so Shining Force 3 scenarios 2 and 3 were are Japan only to this day, at least officially. And apparently they never intended to bring them over. The official English translation for this game, Shining Force 3 Scenario 1, rewrote the ending to kind of like hastily tie everything up. But this game, in the original Japanese, ended on a cliffhanger that set up Scenario 2. And they kind of changed it to just hastily wrap up the whole story to make it one self-contained package. So this retranslation changes the ending back to the original. It's apparently a lot more accurate, or so they say, than the original translation as well. There's like a few things they changed throughout the story to kind of like drop dangling plot threads that get resolved in the later scenarios. But yeah, all 3 scenarios of Shining Force 3 have been translated for quite some time now. So like this translation patch has been out there. You guys could have been playing this whole time, but I don't know, maybe you didn't know about it. Maybe it just kind of fell off your radar, but now you know about it, and y'all got no excuse. I loved this game when I played it back in, yeah, probably 2019. This is probably yeah, among my favorite strategy RPGs, if not my favorite games. It's like this, Berwick Saga, and Fire Emblem 4, and I guess Final Fantasy Tactics. Man, there's a lot of really, really fucking good strategy RPGs out there. And this is one of them. This is one of the really fucking good ones. So, I've played Shining Force 2. Actually, I played Shining Force 2 right before this one. I was doing kind of a Shining Force series playthrough. So yeah, we had actually finished Shining Force 2 before we started playing this back in the day here on stream. I had never finished Shining Force 2 before. I've tried to get into Shining Force 1 a couple times, but I've never finished it. I actually don't really like Shining Force 1. I like 2 quite a bit, and Shining Force CD, which I think we played last year before maybe. Shining Force CD is also quite good, but I really do not care for Shining Force 1. So we got a classic Shining Force intro, where we got the, I guess it's an old dude with a book this time. Instead of a cute anime girl, we get a cute anime fairy with an old man instead. So, continue, erase, copy. I don't think we have any save data on this new emulator and this new version of the translation patch, so we're going to start up a new game. So at this point, I think the only Shining Force game, or the only Shining games I haven't played that I'm really interested in trying would be the GBA remake of Shining Force 1. I hear that one kind of improves some of the stuff I didn't like about SF1, and Shining in the Darkness. I don't know if we missed any of the other Camelot / Sonic Software Planning Shining Force games. We played 2, we played CD, we played 3 before, we played Shining the Holy Ark. I think I just got the, what is it, Resurrection of Dark Dragon on GBA and Shining in the Darkness. I mean, one has its virtues. I don't want to come off that like one is an awful game or something. It's got a lot of problems that I don't really like about it. There's so many things that I don't like about it. It kind of comes off as I'm trashing the game if I just list all the things I don't like about it. It's got a lot of the good points of later games in the series, though. Like, you can see the basic appeal of the series and just kind of its charm and aesthetics and really cool, flashy battle animations. Kind of very accessible playstyle. This is probably one of the easiest SRPG series to get into. One of the most basic in terms of like character progression. It's basically like Fire Emblem crossed with Dragon Quest, with like most of the simplicity and accessibility of Dragon Quest. It's like a JRPG on a grid, and that's what makes it good. That's actually what makes it awesome. Okay, so now we get to name our heroes. So these are the 3 heroes of the 3 scenarios. We got Synbios for Scenario 1, Medion for Scenario 2, and... oh yeah, Julian. How could I forget Julian? We saw him in Shining the Holy Ark. Julian for Scenario 3. So yeah. This is actually kind of a significant thing, naming your characters here, because like the names of your characters become sort of plot element of the game. The game script makes reference to like the mystery or like the prophecy of Jumisen, which is of course like the first syllables of the 3 main characters' names. But since you can rename the characters, it'll actually change that name. It'll change like the name of the prophecy based on how you rename the characters. It was actually kind of messed up in the old version of the translation patch we played last time. Instead of Jumisen, it was Jumzi. It would just take the first 2 letters of each character's name. I think in the original Japanese, it was probably just the first, like the first character. First Japanese character. So like we could do something simple. We could do something stupid, like name him... how about Jaspios? We could have Jaspios, Jasion, and... oh, I guess Jasian. That doesn't really work. And then that would get shortened to Jajajas. Yeah, so if we were to change it from Julian Median Symbios to Jassian Jadian and Jaspios, then that would be Jumesin would become Jadajas, which I kind of like, actually. I think that's actually kind of awesome. I think I might be Jaspios, Jaspian, and Jaspian. That would be kind of confusing. Jaslian, maybe. Does that fit? Jaslian. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That's actually a good idea, Remuko. We could get a Jas. So what's the order there? It's Julian, Median, Symbios, so it's reverse order. So if we want back, we will have to... I think he'd have to be, like, Backbios, which is kind of a stupid name, but we gotta get... I mean, Jumesin is a pretty stupid name anyways. Backbios. Does this fit? Oh, barely fits. So if we got this right, Jasu back. So it's S-Y-N, so yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Brilliant man with... I love how we get the different... He describes the personalities of the three different heroes. Median is a brilliant man with a never-failing composure and an iron will that can't be swayed by emotions. They are all silent protagonists. None of the heroes of the three scenarios has any lines in the script. Although actually that's not quite true. In the other scenarios where they aren't the heroes, they say stuff. Like Median has speaking lines outside of Scenario 2. In Scenario 1 and 3, he'll talk. But not in Scenario 2, where he's the main character. So I guess he would be Sudion? These are some dumbass names we're coming up with. So yeah, it's May, so Sue in the middle. And then I guess we'll be Jaslian for Julian. Yeah, sure. So we got Backbios, Sudion, and Jaslian. I'm down for it. Sudion's actually not a bad name. I might actually steal that for like my next D&D character. Sudion's very handsome too. I might just steal his whole like character design, his whole concept for my next D&D character. And then we got the wolf. Oh yeah, each hero has a animal associated with them too. Symbios, the... what was it again? I can't remember. Median was the dragon, Julian was the wolf. What was Symbios again? Oh, it is a good day indeed, Zap. We're going to be playing an SRPG in the afternoon, and then we got a mech game in the evening. I've actually pre-installed Armored Core 6, so that is ready to go. So Jumesin, so we want Ja, so I guess it'll be Jaslian. Well, hopefully we didn't fuck this up. If we did, I guess we'll just get an even more ridiculous name for the combined version of all three names. Jaslian. I think this might actually be my favorite ridiculous name. Jaslian. Alright. Okay. Backbios is the worst name. I'm eager to get to the end of Scenario 1, just so we don't have to be Backbios anymore. Honestly, I think Armored Core is coming out in like an hour. I think it's like an hour. I thought it was going to be later, but I kind of told everyone I was going to play this in the afternoon anyways. So we'll, you know, save Armored Core for the evening anyways. Oh, this epic intro music. You know what I realize now? This is the final boss music. They actually reused this theme for the final boss. It's just like a sped up, more like intense version of this theme. I actually love that. I didn't realize that. I didn't remember this music when we fought the final boss the first time. This is kind of cool. It's like the end is like the beginning. I think I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. Although, again, we're in one of those emulators where it closes the whole thing if I click outside. That guy looks suspicious. That guy looks like a cultist without the bird mask. Oh, look at that. He's changing it up. That evil flower man. I have no idea what's going on here. Or maybe he's just getting dressed for work. I remember very little of the story of this game. There's like this whole political storyline where there's like the Republic and the Empire, and there's like a scheme within the Empire to oust the Emperor, but then he's actually secretly behind it as like starting a pretext for war with the Republic, which has its own kind of internal corruption issues. It's like that kind of storyline, but then all of that just kind of gets put aside while we deal with the resurrection of the evil god in Scenario 3. It's like they're building up all this political stuff, and then it just all gets shoved aside in Scenario 3 so that we can all deal with, what's the guy's name again? Bullzome. Oh, that's a good comparison, Zap. Yeah, this is a Grandia-esque intro here. Right down to the kids goofing off in the alleyway here. Oh, that's an angry horse right there. Angry Horse 3. Are you listening, Dantares? Oh, is that a horse? I guess the horse is the guy in the window. Yeah, see, it's like this kind of story. No reason. Isn't this guy an ogre? Is he making a joke here? No reason to act like an ogre, so to speak. I think I pegged this guy for a villain, like immediately from seeing his portrait. So we see right off the bat that there's some kind of peace talk going on here. I actually can't remember who any of these people are. In the later scenarios, starting in Scenario 2, they add a library to your home base where you can actually look up character profiles for all the major characters in this game, or even, I think even the minor characters have little biographies. It makes it's really helpful for understanding the story, but Scenario 1 doesn't have that, so you kind of have to pay attention to like who's who and try to remember like who belongs to which faction and who's in charge of what army. Like half these characters I think don't even appear in the later scenarios. Like Tybalt, I have no idea who that is. Apparently he fucked up by just letting the Empire right into the Holy Land. I think we'll be going to the Holy Land in Scenario 3. Oh, is this the main character's dad? Is this Bakbios' father, actually? If so, yeah. Spoiler alert. He I mean, okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm thinking like I can talk freely about this game's story and stuff, because like we've played it already. But like most of you guys weren't here for my first playthrough of this. Because that was like a long time ago when I had like a tenth as many followers as I do now. Oh, Conrad's his father. Okay, in that case I have no idea who this guy is. Yeah, we'll see Bakbios' father later in the story. He's like a major character, kind of. As the Republic has been recently separated from the Empire. Oh, okay, so they're like recently gained their independence, like the Republic in Legend of Galactic Heroes. What rabble is he talking about? Is he talking about the cult? I don't actually know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, one thing I learned when I was downloading this game, so one of the changes they made for the newest version of this translation patch that they talked about in the patch notes is they renamed the different difficulty settings, which kind of flabbergasted me because I didn't know this game had difficulty settings. Which made me wonder, this guy I remember, this guy's like our general, our tactician. He's actually a king, I think, or the president or something. He's the leader of the Republic, I think. I think they call him a king. I think this is King Benetrim. The guy with the hippie headband. He looks like a hippie with that headband and that shawl. And that hairdo. Oh, there we go. Filling in for our father Conrad. Who I think is like some kind of noble or merchant or something. Oh, maybe he was a general. I guess he's sick. All I know is that he lives in a big house. Oh, yeah, Tybalt's pissed off that I'm not General Varlant. I don't remember who General Varlant is. I think he might be like a boss of a single chapter later in the game. Yeah, this is one of those types of stories where you have no idea what the fuck anyone is talking about until you actually learn who all these characters are and what the full political situation is a bit later in the game. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably just end up calling them Synbios, Median, and Julian as we go forward, which will make things even more confusing because that's not the names that'll be displayed on screen. Honestly, Benetrim's pretty stylish. I like his cape. There's something, like, I don't know, Jesus-esque about... He's got, like, a very New Testament look to his design. I feel like. Like, he'd fit right in, like, Jesus Christ Superstar or something like that. I think we're going to see a lot of this, people flapping their lips for the next bit of this intro here. This is one of those games that has kind of a long intro, which is kind of the, from what I understand, it's kind of the Camelot style from, like, this game forward. Golden Sun has a famously long and rambly intro. I actually played Golden Sun, and I stopped playing Golden Sun within the first 2 hours. Because, like, nothing happens in the first 2 hours of that game. I don't think you even get into a fight. Oh, here we go. This is what it's about. Beating up masked pagan monks. I think that's like 90% of what we do in this first scenario. Dun dun dun. Wait, do you mean those cultists with the creepy masks skulking about in back alleys aren't good guys? He's the king. It's his job to worry about everything. Look at this motherfucker, this ugly orc-looking motherfucking telling you, oh, don't worry about the evil cult. Don't even pay attention to them. They're not a problem. I don't even remember who this Brutus guy is. I just remember thinking he was a villain as soon as I saw him on my first playthrough, and I think I was proven right in the end, but I can't remember what he actually does in the story. Oh, is there a like a fake battle in the intro of Golden Sun? That's even worse. Actually, Star Ocean has something like that too. It's the opposite. It's like a forced win. You get to disintegrate a giant baboon with like your phaser pistol. Hey! Her name is magenta colored too. Even like the color of her name is cute. Were they hanging out outside there the whole time? We saw them creep in through the front door at the very start of this scene. I think all three of the main characters have a cute mage sidekick. My favorite is actually, I forget her name. The little elf girl in Scenario 2. Synthesis, I think it is. She has a stupid name, but she's very cute. But yeah, Mascarin takes the role of best girl in this game. Oh, this is that guy who was with the flowers, who was disguising himself outside, I think. Oh, looks like a change of plans. This seems like a good idea. Last minute change of plans. Send our king alone to meet the enemy with this shady, skull-faced soldier guy. What's with this guy, with this soldier here? He looks like he has a skull for a face. Oh, the king's got a job for me. Oh, here we go. Go mingle with the townsfolk. Alright, I'm ready to mingle. No, it's, you can see, or actually, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe he has like a face mask. That would actually make sense. It would hide his, like, evil, culty face. Campbell the Imperial Knight. Oh, this is gonna confuse me, too. The young Prince Sudion. Who the fuck? Okay, that's Median. That's the hero of the second scenario. The second guy that we named. Oh yeah, Campbell is like our, is basically Median's equivalent of Dantares here. Except, Campbell's a badass. He's like the Jagan of that group. I can't wait to get this game underway and start mingling with the townsfolk, because that'll give me access to the menu so I can speed up the text speed. Well, the king is gone. Now what do we do? Nothing. Oh, except me. I'm the only one with a job around here. Bakbios is the only one in this room who fucking works for a living. Alright. We got a party at 2 now. First members of the Shining Force. Hey, check out these menus. Remember these menus from every other Shining game ever made, plus Golden Sun? Oh, this is gonna be hard to get used to. We're back to the old restrictive Shining Force inventory, where we get like 4 items. I think we could have like 12 items per character in Shining the Holy Ark. In this game we get like 2 or 4. Battle tactics. Soften the enemy with long-range attacks, then finish them off with melee attacks. Seems like solid advice. So you want to be like inspecting every little thing all around town. There's secrets all over the place in towns in this game. Since this is not a blind playthrough this time around, I'll probably just use a guide to find the important stuff. I actually missed a lot of cool stuff my first time through this game. So one of the reasons I want to play it again, or I've been wanting to play it again all these years, is so that I can get a chance to like see all the stuff that I missed out on last time. There's also some bonus objectives in some scenarios that will unlock bonuses in later scenarios. In particular, there's a couple missions in this game, a couple maps, where you want to avoid killing people to unlock secrets in later scenarios. And I basically fucked up all of those. I killed the baby dragon, I killed the brainwashed paladin lady, so like I didn't get any of the stuff for keeping them alive. I also missed, apparently just a very obvious character in like one of the towns in the middle of the game. He's just standing there in like a bar or something, and you just talk to him and he joins you. For some reason, I just never talked to that guy, so we only got the... Like, he's a dwarf. He's like the second dwarf axeman that you get, but I never got him. So we went through the whole game. Down one orc axeman. Oh, that's cute. She comes up with her hands behind her back. Hee hee? Looking all cute and shit. Oh, there we go. So if anyone's slow on the uptake, this confirms that the messenger who came earlier was the same one with the flowers. Why did he give them to Mascarin? Was she supposed to be guarding the door or something? Did he sneak his way in just by bribing the door guard with flowers? Yeah, we got Mascarin's flowers. Does this mean we're engaged now? Hee hee? We need like a giggle count for Mascarin here. Alright, let's take in the sights. We got Mascarin the Magician and Grace the Priest. Grace is pretty cool too. She's like a dog lady. Alright, so this is the Force so far. I think this is all the characters we get for the first battle. We got Symbios the Swordsman, Darntares the Knight, and of course, because this is Shining Force, all knights are horses. Mascarin the Magician and Grace the Priest. Or is she a dog lady? I think she's like a deer or something. I remember discussing this with people when I played this game the first time. Like, what kind of animal is Grace supposed to be? Because I don't think there's a lot of her kind in other Shining Force games. Yeah, that was it. People said, oh, she's just the same as this other character from this other game. But I couldn't remember who. Yeah, that's right. You had a deer healer in Shining Force 1, too. Oh yeah, can we flip our settings now? Status. Ah, here we go. Fastest speed. Oh god, this looks awful without the text shadow. Why would you ever want to turn that off? We can change our our window color and our transparents. You know, I think I actually like the more transparent window. Voice. Oh yeah, that's right, battle voices. Man, I can't wait for the battle voices. Oh, except, so when I first played this game, I actually, I wasn't aware of, like, the sort of incongruence between the ending of this game and the other scenarios. I figured, oh, you know, Shining Force 3 was... Scenario 1 was officially released in English. I'll just play the official English version, you know, to, like, play through the game legit, the way that people would have back in the day. So I played through most of this first scenario using the official English version. It wasn't until near the end of the game where I was informed that, like, if you want to get the proper ending that leads in correctly to the later scenarios, you need the translation patch. It also adds, like, a bunch of other features and bug cleanups, and also cleans up a lot of the item descriptions. A lot of the item descriptions in this game are either unhelpful or inaccurate. Which I'm told was weird because, like, in the original Japanese, they're perfectly clear and unambiguous. So they fixed that too. Hey, this is our base! Shining Force HQ right here! We got racks full of spears for some reason, even though no one on the Force uses spears. You know, maybe fast tech speed is too fast. Too fast. Spears? I'd call it more of a lance. Actually, no, he can use spears, that's right. Oh, and hey there, Wandering Jin. I almost didn't see you there. Kyan Toru are one of the rarer races in the Shining series. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't recognize her, or like recognize her race, because there aren't that many of them in the series. At first I thought she was like a dog lady. I thought she was the female version of like the werewolf type characters you get in other Shining Force games. I think almost every Shining Force game has a werewolf, including this one. I can't remember any of their names. I think Frank is our Wolfman in this game. I think this is the game that has Frank the Wolfman. His English voice is amazing. Oh yeah, so that's the thing I was going on about. Since I was playing like just the regular English version, we had the voice acting of the regular English version, which is legendary. There's no voice acting for the story scenes in this game, but in combat, characters have battle quotes depending on their different crit animations. For anyone who saw me play through Shining the Holy Ark, this game has basically the same critical hit system that game did, where it's like as you level your crit stat, you unlock more critical hit animations that are more and more powerful, and every one has its own battle quote. And like every magic spell has its own battle quote too. And they're all just legendarily terrible. With that said, I don't know if we're going to be getting the English or the Japanese voice acting now that I'm playing with the now that we're just playing with the translation patch right from the very beginning. Nothing in this town but guards everywhere. I remember how off-put I was by the graphical style in this game. Like, it seems so... I don't know what the word is. Minimalistic? Primitive? Derpy? It's like the characters don't... Like, look at that face. Look at these faces. They're just like... They're like emojis without mouths. They look like some kind of, like, psycho serial killer mask. Kind of creepy. Just, like, vacant, expressionless. But I kind of warmed up to it over time. I actually really like this style now. Oh, it's a portrait man. You know he's gonna join us. Although, not till the second battle, I don't think. How many battles are we actually gonna get through today? Because I'm only going to be streaming for a few hours. That might have, given the length of this intro, we might only get through, like, 2 fights, if we're lucky. The third battle is actually pretty involved, so there's a good chance that we won't get through battle number 3. There's a good chance that we won't get through Scenario 3 today, guys. Oh yeah, sometimes you get substitute characters if you let certain characters die. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll let some people die so I can get the substitutes. So... I can't remember... there's these 2 archers. We'll see them in battle number 2. They're like neutral characters that you have to rescue. You have to like talk to them before they die to get them to join you. But I think if you let one of them die... Like, you get just a different character in one of the later scenarios. I can't remember how it works, though. I'm really gonna have to probably look stuff up in preparation for each battle in each town, just to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think there's much to miss in this first town. Like, there's not much that you can do other than just see all the scenes that you need to see to trigger the first fight. Can you not go into... Oh, you can go into houses. Yeah, so Can you do both? Can you patch, like, either the English or Japanese version? I didn't actually patch this myself, and, like, I know that translators and, like, the Shining Force 3 translation project page in particular tell you not to do this, but I just downloaded the pre-patched version off of CD Romance. It's just so much easier. And like, what's the point? It's like, I can download the pre-patched version, or I can download the unpatched version from the same site, and apply the patch myself for exactly the same result. Like, what is even the point? Oh yeah, what do all of our buttons do? So we got confirm, cancel, confirm again. Oh, we got different zoom levels. We can zoom all the way out. Oh, okay, this locks the camera north. And Z does nothing. I think Z might do something in combat. Oh, come on, read the book. Read a book, there we go. Friendships on the battlefield. This might be good advice here. When fighting in groups, it is through helping each other that victory is born. Bonds of trust amplify battle strength. That's not a very clear description. But yeah, this game has a really cool friendship system. It's one of the many things I like about the strategy battle mechanics of this game. Hey, Padoka. Yeah, AC isn't out yet, I don't think. Not for like another half hour, I do believe. So we're going to be playing that in the evening. Once I get back from game night, we'll be loading up the Armored Core 6. Until then, it's going to be Shining time. Emperor Domeric of the Empire is visiting. I remember Domeric. Domeric's maybe my favorite character in these games. He's such a great villain. And I mean that kind of ironically, but also kind of not. Fighting styles for the weak. Oh, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not weak. Actually, this is good advice for leveling up your weaker characters. Because you mainly get experience by killing people in these games. Oh, they locked up their shit. The towns in this game are like so big and complex too, and full of secrets. It's easy to miss stuff. Also, your characters kind of slide off the walls, which makes it difficult to inspect things. Well, there we go. Let's zoom out when we're outside, so we can get the full lay of the land. Man, we might not even get through 2 battles today. Which, honestly, I'm fine with. Did I see the 3 princes of the Empire? Oh yeah, I know there's at least 2 princes. One of them is Median. We saw him. Sudian. His name is Sudian on this playthrough. Magaron. I don't remember who that is. Arant I definitely remember. Magaron. I can't remember who that is. I guess we'll find out. Whoop. Especially the youngest one. Man, everyone's horny for Median. Oh my! There's some amazing underwear in here. Are we gonna take it? Are we gonna get it in our inventory? You can get underwear later on. Like, that's an accessory you can equip. I think the paladin lady that I murdered on my first playthrough has her underwear equipped. Yeah, they just told us that Magaron is, like, the oldest of the 3 brothers, but, like, I forget what he looks like and what his role is in the story. I definitely remember Arant. He's a major character in this scenario. But, like, I can't remember what Magaron does. He might be, like, a minor character. I don't know if he does much. Ooh, are we allowed in the gated section of town? Let's check out these houses first. There's so many houses. There's so much stuff to see here. I kind of admire these old school style, like, really big RPG towns, even though they are kind of a pain in the ass to navigate. Neutral cities are the gateway to a new era. Alright, so we're in a trading city here. Do I know about the apartments? Hell no, I don't. Oh, wow. All unmarried people must live in the western apartments. Houses are for married people only. Wow. Fucking apartheid much? My people are oppressed in this awful world. Man, this is supposed to be the Republic, isn't it? I thought we were all about, like, freedom and shit. This is some tyrannical bullshit. I probably should just use a guide to find where all this stuff is, but eh. Actually, is there a button I can press to just automatically inspect without having to double tap the menu? I've definitely found the button to fuck around with the camera. Merchants rule! You can tell this guy's a merchant because he's wearing a merchant hat. Benefits of a mobile city. Is this a mobile city? I guess they're kind of floating on the water. Whoops. Oh, you can advance the text faster by holding the shoulder buttons. I'll probably never do that, because that's a good way to miss stuff. So I'm trying to remember how the story progresses here, because I think we might get rushed out of town if I progress the story too quickly. So, like, if we're gonna find secrets and stuff, I think we want to do that first, before we trigger the first battle. Oh, the shops are shut down. We'll have to win the first battle with just the clothes on our backs. What do we even have equipped for starters here? I guess we could always find some equipment hidden in, like, barrels and shit. Oh, there it is. Healing drops right from the start, not even the herbs. We got the full-on drops. We also got cut flowers. Can I equip that? Is that an accessory? They're not edible. So that's good to know. Maybe we shouldn't give them to Dantares then. Horses eat flowers, right? Ooh, Shop Lady is cute. You know, she kind of looks like she's related to Synbios. Like, she has his color scheme. With the brown hair and the red and green outfit. Oh yeah, there are healing herbs in this game. They only heal 10 HP, though. Deals! Oh. I would go with One-san. Yeah, for sure. She looks like an One-san type. Oh, we can just shove people around. You know how in some RPGs, you can, like, get stuck in places? Have to wait for NPCs to move aside? In this game, you can just shove people. Get the fuck out my way, old man! You're blocking traffic! That's actually an important game mechanic, actually. You recruit a character later in the game by shoving him into your base. It's actually kind of funny. I think someone told me about that. I don't think I would have found that guy if someone hadn't told me. Camera in this game spins real fast. Oh, check out those water effects. Sega Saturn has good water effects. It's like one of the main selling features of the Saturn version of Grandia. Better water. Oh, hello. We're doing the... Oh god, the egg just screamed at me. Are we doing the egg thing already? I thought the penguin egg was later in the game. That's another thing I missed on my first playthrough, is I missed the our penguin sidekick. Anyways, we'll be back for him. The requirements for actually recruiting that baby penguin are so obtuse. Like, I don't think you would ever find it without a guide. You have to, like, examine a random ground tile on a train that you can never come back to after a certain battle. Then you have to, like, pick up a chicken. One specific chicken out of, like, dozens in this one train car. Yeah, it's meant to be, like, a big secret thing. And there's, like, a secret penguin in every scenario. You get the dude penguin in the first scenario, the lady penguin in the second scenario, and if you get both of them, you can get, like, their little baby penguin in scenario 3. The first two penguins are kind of joke characters, like, they're pretty weak. But the third penguin is crazy. He learns, like, all the best magic. And since he's a mage, he has, like, a tiny little scholar hat, which is kind of adorable. Cool. Ooh, the trading center. I could go for some imports right now. Yeah, I think we got Penco only on my first playthrough. I didn't get Pen or Pendolph. I wonder if Pendolph is meant to be like a portmanteau of Penguin and Gandalf, since, you know, he's a mage. I think they said the weapons shop is shut down. Yep. Man, the shopkeepers in this game are so stingy. They've got nothing for me to steal. I honestly don't have any idea where we're going. I think we'll stumble into Median and have a scene with him. And then a crisis happens, and then we have to fight a bunch of cultists. Hell yeah, I want to go to Balsamo and kick some butt. Where's Balsamo again? I hear they make good vinegar. Oh hey, we can go to church and save our game. Just in case the game crashes or something. Whoa, look at these reflective floors. Someone's been polishing this place. Yeah, we can see the reflection of, like, the stained glass above. That's so cool. Man, people in this town are a bunch of greedy bitches. I don't know why Benetrim wanted me to talk to these douchebags. Okay, so yeah, the church gives you all pretty much the same features it had in every other Shining game. You can save, you can cure, you can revive, you can promote. So you can save to your Sega Saturn's hard drive, or you can save to, I think cartridge is like a memory card. I'm gonna do that, because I think that's gonna make it easier to transfer our save data. to later scenarios. I actually don't know how memory cards work in this emulator. If it's like it is in RetroArch, where it makes a new memory card for every game, then we might have some problems. I like the speed of this fast text speed, but I don't like how it keeps stopping, like they're done talking, and then go on saying more. Yeah, I'm using Mednafen this time, or Mednaf, which is the Mednafen front end, instead of RetroArch. I think it's actually the same emulator. I think RetroArch uses a Mednafen core, but this one's easier to use. The main reason I'm using this one is because it's a pain in the bitch. Yeah, a pain in the bitch to set up this controller in RetroArch, because RetroArch fucking hates anything that isn't, like, 4 face buttons and 4 shoulder buttons. So yeah, the only reason I'm not using RetroArch is just because of the controller. Actually, I had a Sega Saturn pad when I played this game the first time. This game was the main reason that I wanted to get... Or this game was one among many reasons, actually, that I wanted to get a Sega Saturn USB controller. I remember we did like a Sega Saturn week where I played a bunch of Saturn games. Treasure! Oh, health bread. Don't mind if I do. I might give that directly to Synbios, just so that we don't get a game over. The very first battle in this game is actually not that easy, because your characters are all so weak. It's actually pretty easy to just get surrounded and knocked out. That's actually kind of how it works in a lot of Shining Force games. Shining Force 2, the very first battle, is like one of the hardest ones in the game. Shining Force 1, it's very easy to game over on the very first battle. Same goes for this game, so maybe I'll give Synbios the bread. Oh, that man's a horse. I'm not a coward, I do laundry. Yep, that's... Nah, you're a coward. Laundry hanging motherfucker. Okay, what if I say that you're not a coward? So he doesn't care about what my opinion anyways. Why'd you even fucking ask me? I mean, maybe he's a coward, maybe he's not, but he's definitely an idiot. Oh, come on, let me read the sign. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, game audio's a little bit quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Just a little bit. There we go. I guess the horses have to stand at the counters since, like, the chairs around the tables aren't really, like, ergonomically crafted for them to sit in. A horse walks into a bar. And that's completely normal because this is Shining Force. Do I find that many women are attracted to me? I don't know. I haven't talked to a lot of women. Well, I don't know if women are attracted to me, but apparently this bartender is. I was thinking maybe Mascarin likes Synbios, but she seems to be into Dante. Dantares. Oh, there we go. Women are attracted to me. Oh, wow. Hey, everybody! We're all getting laid! Okay, I have a different answer for this guy this time. Okay, so the blue soldiers are Imperial soldiers. Yep, she thinks I'm handsome. What about this lady? This lady respects me. That's right, you should respect men. Oh, never mind. I guess if men are hanging out in the bar, you probably shouldn't respect them. Oh, she's giving us life advice. Wise woman. Prince Magaron's assistant is the beautiful General Spiriel. Yeah, that's the one. I killed her on my first playthrough. You can recruit her into your party, but I killed her instead. Besides being beautiful, her battle and command skills are superb, and she wears her underwear as an accessory. Ooh, people are bracing for a riot. It's foreshadowing right there. Out my way, woman! Yeah, I know, I just like shoving women. And old men. And old ladies. Oh, this woman's sturdy. This woman's having none of it. She will not be shoved. I think that's where we came from? Or is that the way to the next district? I think we actually came from the other direction. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere in this part of town. Ooh, are we gonna go in the big house? If we wish to return to the Republican Command Center, please go through the business district. This route is closed. Why? There's houses over there. Yes. Then why'd you even ask me if I had business? Yes, I'm heading to the resident district. It's forbidden. What a bunch of assholes. Hey, you want to get in here? Well, you can't. Are you here on official business? Well, you can't get in anyway. Actually, that's kind of nice. These guys are just looking out for me. You're like Republican scum, so I think it would be trouble for you if you tried to go in here. I think it would be better for all of us if you leave. They're very polite about it, actually. Oh, shit. Wait a sec, that was the Republican district up there, wasn't it? The guy in the gold armor? Why are they letting... These guys are slackers, these Imperial guards, just letting Republicans into the Imperial district. I know it's off limits and I'm here anyways. What are you gonna do about it? He admires me. Man, I'm just like admired by everyone in this game. Women and bartenders and Imperial soldiers. Oh, did I read that right? Synbios's dad was a former Imperial general? Stop right there, Republican scum! Who's this? Oh, it's just these guys. Awesome, we're surrounded by enemies. What are we even doing here? Oh, no, you don't. What exactly are we spying on? There's nothing to see here. What am I spying? About a bunch of drunken ruffians? I like the Imperial uniforms. Those visors make it look like they're wearing, like, sunglasses. Like Roy Koopa sunglasses. I know it's supposed to be a visor, but, like, they're so dark, they look like sunglasses. Dantare's stirring shit up. Danny boy, we got girls with us. Are you sure you want to be picking fights right now? Oh shit, this is working. Dantari's rolled an intimidation check and succeeded. Okay, we got this gross dragon man here to break things up. Oh yeah, each of the main characters has their own theme music too. This is Median's theme. Sudian's theme, yeah. So cool. Actually, I think Median is my favorite of the three protagonists. Like, he's all boring and silent in his own scenario, but like when he actually shows up in the other scenarios, he seems cool. Oh yeah, I had some tea leaves left over from last night. I was drinking tea. And I wanted to go to bed. Like, normally I get 2 cups out of a batch of leaf. But I wanted to go to bed and not drink another cup of tea. But I also didn't want to waste the tea leaves, so I just used them this morning. So I've got both coffee and tea for this afternoon's stream. Yeah, that's right. We would have massacred every last one of those fools. Meanwhile, those other guys just awkwardly standing back there. While Synbios just awkwardly stands over here. ... It seems like they're setting up these two as rivals, but I don't think they ever end up fighting at any point in the trilogy. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Masked monks. Kaboom! Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Oh, shit. Are we gonna run over there and do something about it? Oh my god, that sounded like an explosion! Oh my god, that sounded like another explosion! And another one! And another one! We should do something! So he's going back to, what, inspect the damage, he said? What are we gonna do? What? Oh, hey, that guy's smart. It's like, if the Empire and the Republic is here, this attack must come from a third party. Alright, let's chase after some explosions. Oh, look at that. That is the face of a bird mask man. He needs to get his shit kicked in. Alright, it's clobbering time. Also, apparently cultists in this game can just teleport wherever they want at will. It's kind of an awesome superpower. No wonder this cult is so popular. Oh, I forgot to use my bread. I forgot the bread. So yeah, this first fight is actually not that easy. We're on wide open ground, and there's like 5 enemies. Can we check their range? So yeah, we're in battle now. This is Shining Force 3. I actually kind of like the zoomed out view for battle. most of the time. So one trick you can do in this first fight is you can kind of use this church here for cover so that you don't get surrounded. Yeah, you can check enemy movement ranges like this. I don't think... The cursor movement is a little bit awkward in this game. It's very smooth, but it doesn't actually like lock onto individual spaces. You kind of just move the cursor freely, and it'll snap to like targets. And when you go to move your character, it's just like past Shining Force games. You just move them around directly, and you get that helpful little cursor under their feet to let you know what space you're actually on. So it looks like gridless combat with free movement, but it actually isn't. So I don't want Mascarin getting attacked at all here, so we'll put her here. Dantares, I don't think I really care if he gets attacked. Like, someone's gonna have to eat attacks here. And Dantares is actually probably the best one for it. Hey there, Pepetsu. Yeah, I agree. This is indeed an excellent game. So happy to be playing this again. It's been a few years. Like 4-ish years since the last time I played this. Apparently they've gone through, what would that be? Like 7 versions of this English patch. I think I'm just going to use the bread right now. Yeah, I'm just going to use it on him right now so we don't game over. Oh, I could use it on someone else, too. Mascarin, maybe? Maybe Grace? Nah, Synbios is going to be the one taking all the hits here. Oh, he's eating the bread right in real time. Nom nom nom. Ah, low roll. Garbage. I guess I should have save scummed that outside the church. Oh well. Oh! That was actually really lucky. So counter, just like, if you guys know Shining Force, you know how this game works. It's pretty much the same as every other Shining Force game. Counterattacks are not automatic. That was a lucky thing that just happened for us. Grace could actually kill this guy. This is actually a rare opportunity to get Grace some experience. And she's not even in that other guy's range. The question is, can she actually do 4 damage? She's got 10 attack to this guy's 6 defense. That should do it. That should do it. Boom. Grace draws first blood. I love it. I'm kind of nervous about Mascarin here. I don't want her doing nothing. Oh yeah, so that's like one of the best things about this game is like Shining Force 1 and 2, all about those combat animations. They looked so awesome, so stylish. And they look even better in this game. I love the 3D animations. They actually get better. They actually improve the quality of the 3D models in the later scenarios. Oh, Blaze is only single target. It's just gonna kill him in one shot? That would be awesome. Nah. Man, everything just does 4 damage on this first fight. Alright, Dantares standing tall. Synbios isn't gonna get to do fucking anything on this fight. Yeah, these 3D models are actually really primitive. They become a lot more detailed in scenarios 2 and 3. It's kind of cool how they're like continuing to improve things with each entry. Oh, nice block. Yeah, what really sells the game is the animations. The animations are so cool. So what we could do, if we wanted to, we could teleport out of this fight using Synbios's. That was fucking weak. Synbios doing the same amount of damage as frickin' Grace. Okay, at least he's got decent defense. Oh fuck, there's another one behind the tree! I didn't see him there. This is exactly what I said can happen in this fight. Synbios just gets mobbed from all sides and you die. I don't know if Grace can get in range to heal either. Maybe we just bonk? Maybe we just bonk. We're gonna bonk. Then Mascarin can finish that guy off. Hopefully. As long as you don't low roll the damage. Here she comes. Oh yeah, oh, by the way, we got the English voice acting here. Which is exactly what we want. Beautiful. We'll be seeing all these characters again in Scenario 3. So we'll get to hear the Japanese versions of all these voices in the end. Yeah! Alright, Synbios can take that kill. No, my girl! Like, simple compared to other Shining Force games, Papetsu, or just in general? Because it is pretty much the same mechanics as past Shining Force games. I actually like the simplicity. I think that's part of the appeal of Shining Force. I think I maybe agree with you about the crits and special attacks. You kind of do end up seeing the same ones over and over again by the end. Or at least you prefer to see the same ones over and over again by the end. You'll have like one really, really good critical, and then a bunch of weaker ones. I think I only got one more blaze on this guy. I kind of want to give the kill to Synbios if I can manage it. Oh yeah, how are we doing for XP here? You know what? I might change the text speed. I can barely keep up with the text in combat. It's like the text is zooming by and I can't see how much experience we're getting. I'm actually going to let Synbios have this one. Dentaris can just hold the line. There we go. Back Bios with the back attack. Amazing. We didn't even get a level up there. Which I guess is fine, because there were only like 5 enemies. Are they a bunch of murderers? They didn't murder a single person in that fight. Do we want to go back to HQ? I kind of want to go back to the church and save. Oh, and of course, now that there's been like the big bombing attack, all the NPCs are going to have new stuff to say. The thing is, I don't really mind the simplicity of Shining Force combat mechanics, specifically in this game, because the mission design is so good. Like, so many missions, so many of the maps in Shining Force 3 have just cool gimmicks and like unique objectives and like just cool scenario setups. Like, oh, the final battle in Scenario 1 here, with, like, the giant robot on the bridge that you're just defending against, while the B team goes to drop the floodgates. Like, that's just such a cool setup for a battle, and there's, like, so many fights like that, with just cool, creative ideas like that. The one with the golems and the rolling rocks. Shining Force 2 was pretty good for that, too. But, yeah, this game definitely takes the cake when it comes to mission design. I think it's actually maybe some of the best map design in any strategy RPG other than Berwick's Saga. Like, if we're ranking the map design of SRPGs, it's like this game, S tier, and then like Berwick's Saga, SS tier. And there's, like, nothing else in those tiers. I'm gonna force you. No, he won't be shoved around. Oh, I was gonna go make fun of the laundry guy for being a coward, but he, apparently ran and hid indoors. Like some kind of coward or something. Maybe he died. Maybe he died in the bombing attack. That'd be funny too. That's that guy's reaction to the terrorist bombing? Man, those terrorists are pretty stupid to attack our city. Yeah, man, bombing's for dweebs. Oh, look at this poor woman. She's shaking. I love how you have, like, in combat, the animations are, like, so awesome and detailed and stuff. Outside of combat, it's like a character vibrates a little bit, and that represents fear. There's, like, almost no animation for the characters outside of combat. They just, like, vibrate and pulsate a little bit during story scenes to show emotion. That's the Camelot style. Once again, they do the same thing in Beyond the Beyond. Oh, this guard's literally quaking in his boots. Oh, but yet standing his ground. That's real courage right there. Standing your ground under fire even though you're pissing and shitting in your armor. Huh, all the doors are locked for some reason. It's like, oh my god, terrorist bombing going on outside. Better lock the door. That'll keep us safe from the bombs. Okay, everyone's under lockdown. That's cute. Excuse me, but... Oh, look at that! Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm too scared to move out of the way. You'll have to take the road so that you can trigger this plot flag. King Benetrim? Dantari's repelled Campbell's battalion at the border? Shit, I didn't realize we were at war already. How did Dantari's accomplish all that, and yet he's still only level 1? Benetrim, you look different. Did you do something with your eyes? New contact lenses, bro? You don't know of this infamous plan to return Barand in exchange for my life? That no one knows of this? What, to return Barand? I think that's the name of some town somewhere, or some territory? A bold move. So the king's gonna kidnap the emperor and ransom his life for territory. Smart play. We were told this guy's a good strategist. And he's living up to his reputation. Oh, Dantares has got a problem though. Dantares keeps on like threatening to like cut people down. Cut off their limbs and stuff. Dude, you use a lance. You're a lancer. You should be threatening to skewer people. There we go. That's the correct term. Don't say you're gonna cut them. Say you're gonna skewer them. King Benetrim, just like mocking him to his face. Oh no, Dantares is gonna get me. Fucking do it, pussy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, I like this new evil Benetrim. Oh, also, what's with Benetrim? What's with your Kingsguard's new uniforms? Do we all get those cool masks? I was not notified of this change in dress code. talk some sense to him at the command center. Why do we think he'd talk any more sense at the command center than we could talk to him here? It's like, oh, he wouldn't listen to reason in the streets. Maybe he'll listen to reason in the command center. Yeah, this guy's even more terrified now. So terrified he dropped the shadow on his text. He dropped the drop shadow. I totally said Emperor Domeric. Oh no, the jig is up. Seriously, you are not gonna frame us for this shit. Wait, did we see him bring him here? I thought he went the other direction. I did what in the when now? Oh no, the king's going senile. Maybe he has an evil twin. Oh no, we just witnessed against the king. Oh, there we go, they've got a witness too. He's got an alibi. Yeah, we saw you in the streets. I threatened to skewer you. Okay, Dantares is just leaving that part out. This is just an awkward conversation here. Are you sure you saw me? You been smoking that crack pipe lately, Dantares? Well, that's pretty straightforward. We got a bunch of witnesses saying that Benetrim was here. We're in the clear. Saw both Benetrim and Edmund. What? Oh yeah, so we saw the one guy disguising himself as the other guy in the intro, so we do know that the masked monks can, like, disguise themselves. So it's all kind of obvious what's going on here, but, you know. It's Shining Force, so everyone's stupid. And we're gonna have to have, like, a 10-minute conversation for everyone to figure things out. They're still thinking, like, this is Shining Force 2, where there's, like, no complicated political storyline or anything. It's funny too that, like, in spite of all of this, the plot of this game, of, like, Shining Force 3 ends up being kind of the same as Shining Force 2. Like, some evil guys want to collect an artifact to revive an evil god. I think that's pretty much what every Shining Force game is about. In this game, it's a cult instead of a evil wizard. Did I miss something? Is Bowie in Shining Force 3? I had thought that Shining Force 3 was completely disconnected from past games. Actually, there's one connection to Shining Force 1. There's one character, I think, in this game. Oh, you're just thinking of the idea. Yeah, I kind of wish there were more connections to the old games. There's one strong one. A character who shows up in this game who's in one of the previous games, who I didn't even recognize because I never used him in Shining Force 1. And I don't even know if he's meant to be the same character, or if he's just like a guy with the same name, with the same class. So are we escaping then? You know what? I think I do remember this guy. Don't we fight him? I think we end up fighting this guy. Oh, maybe that's in Scenario 2. You know what? I think maybe Median kills this guy in Scenario 2, now that I think of it. So actually, Scenarios 1 and 2 are kind of interesting story-wise. So like, Scenario 2 takes place alongside Scenario 1. It's basically like the same timeline, the same like kind of time frame and sequence of events, but like the Scenario 1 is told from Synbios's perspective on the Republic side, and then Scenario 2 is Median's perspective on the Empire side. And then Scenario 3 continues the story forward from the end of Scenarios 1 and 2. So yeah, a lot of the characters we encounter as like allies in this game will end up as like people we fight in Scenario 2. Actually, I don't think it happens that often, but yeah. Doesn't that look all the more suspicious, though, if we escape from the city? Yeah, that's who I'm talking about, is Arthur. He's the only one I've heard of who actually appears in the previous games. I don't think he makes reference to, like, being a character from Shining Force 1, though. Like, unless you'd played Shining Force 1, you would never know that, like, he's a guy from Shining Force 1. I don't think he makes reference to any of the events of that game. But he seems to be the same character. He has, like, the same appearance and the same class and the same spell list, I think. He's a cool character. His gimmick is that he's a knight, but he has magic. Which I don't think any other character in the franchise really has. Other than the heroes with their spark spells. Okay, so Benetrim's being framed for the kidnap of Emperor Domeric, and so we've got to get him out of the city before he gets captured and or killed by Imperial soldiers. So I think this game's pretty linear, just like past Shining Force games, so like once you pass through a town, you'll never get to return to it. Kaboom! Man, that was like 6 kabooms during that scene. So I think I will check the guide just to make sure I didn't miss any items. I do have a guide open here that I plan to use. Here we go, Chapter 1. Oh, hidden items. 5 coins, 5 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, herb, healing drop, potion. Potion? I have no idea where that is, though. Anyways, that's not that valuable. I don't really care. Chapter 1, Battles. Nothing to find. Okay, we want to hit up the church so we can save, and then we'll do the next fight. So the next fight has a gimmick? Not really a gimmick, but there's a character we need to rescue who will join us later on. Kind of want to revisit all the houses to see what everyone has to say. Also, apparently there's a potion I missed. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. The game's not going to let me waste time like that. I appreciate the game saving me from myself like that, because we would have spent another hour fucking around with the townspeople. The townspeople. Oh, really? He only learns level 1 of each spell in Shining Force 1? That's so bad. Like, why even bother? That's just worthless. Because, yeah, the way magic scales in these games, like, each spell does a fixed amount of damage. So, like, level 1 spells do, like, 10 damage. And then, like, by the end game, enemies have, like, 200 health. Magic is really weird in these games a lot of the time, just like the way it scales. Almost every Shining Force game I've played has some kind of issue with magic, where it just, like, it doesn't scale properly. I actually think Shining Force 3 probably does the best job with its magic. Although I think that's more so in, like, Scenarios 2 and 3. If I remember right, maybe I just didn't use my wizards right, but I think magic was pretty weak in Scenario 1. And actually pretty strong and balanced in Scenarios 2 and 3. You get more summon spells in later scenarios, and summon magic is really, really good in these games. But yeah, we won't... Whoops, I accidentally cancelled. Oh well, we can talk to the old man, I guess. Oh, the old man's asleep already. That's fine. We can just, reset, I guess. Oh, the fairy's wishing us a good night. I actually really like this in games, when they give you the option to just end your session. And then it'll be like, oh, you've had a good... Alright, you've had a long day. Good night, Jasu. Like, the game's like encouraging you to take it easy and not just keep playing forever and ever and ever. Also, is that globe on the old man's staff, is that like the world that Shining Force takes place on? Do we have 3 moons? Because that's kind of awesome. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So, like, yeah, the way weapons work in these games is kind of interesting. So a little bit like Fire, or actually, I say a bit like Fire Emblem, but like really like past Shining Force games. There are some weapon types that have 1 to 2 range. So yeah, that's always been a thing in past Shining Force games, but in Shining Force 3, almost every class has a weapon type available to them that hits at 1 to 2 range. Like the sword users have daggers, the throwing knives that can hit at 2 range. The Lancers have javelins that can hit at 1 to 2 range. So it's like every class has like 2 or 3 different types of weapons they can equip, with usually one that has like longer range. The thing is, though, that each of those weapon types levels up independently from each other. So if you just always equip like the newest best thing, you won't gain levels as quickly with some weapon types. Oh, Benetrim was just like off shopping to the side or something. The big thing, though, is like once you've maxed out the like the experience levels for one of your weapon types, there's not really much benefit to equipping that weapon type anymore, unless you're never going to use the other type of weapon. Actually, can we check our character's status right now? Oh yeah, so we got our... Oh yeah, so yeah, we got weapon, sword. So apparently we don't even have access to other weapon types right now with this guy. But yeah, we got swords at level 0. As we level up our sword weapon level, we'll unlock new specials, which are new, like, critical animations with different awesome effects. Then we got the friendship tab over here. I love the friendship system in this game. Basically, if you team up against enemies with a particular character, you'll gain friendship levels with them, which unlocks... You'll basically get bonus stats by standing next to them if you're friends with someone. Basically, pretty similar to the support system in Fire Emblem, except it's not based on, like, stupid, boring conversations. You gain support levels or friendship levels by working together with your allies and by not letting them die. That's the big thing, because you lose friendship levels if someone dies. That's your main incentive to keep your party alive in this game. Symbiosis has got 2 lightning resistance. I did not realize that magic resistance, like elemental resistance, was a thing in this game. Rod levels, rod levels. Okay, nobody's got anything super fancy. I guess we'll go into the bridge then, since the weapon shop is still closed, I think. Yeah, all the shops are closed. Let's just go out here. Anyways, scenario 2 and 3, if you reset the game pressing ABC and then hold the start, the game will reset to the last save point. Oh, that's, useful. Oh, the gold soldiers. I think those are our guys. Oh, no, that's the Saraband Guard. That's, I think, the town that we're in. I think that's, like, the local town guard. Oh, we got even fancier water during the battle here. This is rippling water. I don't think the water was rippling while we were in town. Oh, those are those archers we talked to before. Yeah, I think if we let one of them die, we get a replacement character. Two Binatrums. Damn, these Saraband soldiers are badasses. Standing tall yet again. In the face of bombs and kings and hordes of cultists. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a cool spell animation. He's got like a spinning rondelle at his feet. Yeah, I love how they're like playing up Domeric to be the good guy here. It's like, oh, the humanity! So much senseless death! Oh, his brother's one of the Gold Knights. Oh, we gotta have... Whoa. Damn. That's a death scream. I don't know if they play that sound anywhere else in the game. You'd think they could use that as like just the generic enemy death sound. Just like the screams of the dying in your ears every time someone dies in this game. Oh yeah, that's that other guy. Yeah, he sent his forces out to distract them. Yeah, now that you mention it, it's a little bit suspicious that the king of the Republic is traveling around with these suspicious cultists. Yeah, what exactly was their plan for when the real Benetrim shows up? I guess we spotted them early in the streets. I guess they were intending to leave town in secret. Although I guess not that secret, since they wanted people to see that Benetrim was kidnapping the Emperor. I don't remember this fight much. I think there are bats. Yep, there are bats. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, so these dudes up here, these are our dudes. They're neutral dudes. So they'll kind of do their own thing. Which means that they'll fucking get themselves killed if we take too long rescuing them. So we kind of want to run just right up here. Oh, that bat's got so much movement, though. I think we're good for it, though. Grace can just heal as needed. We got some barrels here, too. We're going to want to bust those barrels. Oh, the bats aren't even moving. The bats aren't even a threat. Let's go talk to the green-haired guy first. Okay, thankfully they're just taking a breather around before the shit goes down. Oh dear, we're gonna have to get there fast. Okay, thankfully they're kind of pussyfoot. Don't go that way! This happens with, like, recruitable NPCs in this game sometimes. Sometimes if they decide to be stupid, there's just nothing you can do to save them. There's a fight later on in the game. There's a monk on, like, the opposite side of the map who can just get herself killed before you even have a chance to talk to her, if you get unlucky. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I've heard that that's a real problem, especially on the higher difficulty settings. I started talking about this earlier and I got distracted. So I saw in the patch notes that they renamed the difficulty settings in, like, the latest version of the translation patch, which kind of confused me, because I didn't think this game had difficulty settings. I thought it might be a situation like with the Vandal Hearts Sega Saturn version translation, where that translation patch for Vandal Hearts on the Saturn actually added a hard mode. I actually ended up being kind of made a fool of by that, because it tells you how to unlock hard mode at the end of the game. It's like, oh, hold the shoulder buttons on the title screen to unlock hard mode. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's so amazing that Konami included this extra difficulty setting as like a bonus feature on the Saturn version, just like they included like bonus features on their ports of Symphony of the Night and their other Saturn ports. That's so cool that Konami put this extra difficulty setting in there. And then it turns out that it wasn't Konami at all. That's just like something extra that the ROM hackers threw in there. So I was wondering if that was the case for this game too, but I researched it a little bit, and it turns out that the original game did have extra difficulty settings, but only if you have a cleared save file. So you have to beat the game on the normal difficulty before you have the option of playing on the higher ones. Which normally I dislike. I'm normally not a fan of like having to beat the game to unlock higher difficulty settings. But I think that's actually fine in the case of this game. I think the normal difficulty of Shining Force 3 is perfectly fine and good to play on. Ooh, that guy's strong. Oh, this guy's dead. We might have to reload here in a minute. They're fucking up my boy Garrosh. Like, if one of these cultists got a crit or something, or a double attack, yeah, we're just getting lucky that these guys... Don't walk away from me! This fucking idiot! He's walking like one space away from us, so I can't talk to him. Grace isn't going to be able to get up there in time either. Does anyone else need healing? Oh no, Grace was the one he attacked. Also, I think he missed. She's fine. Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we might have to reload this one. It's just pure luck on our part that they haven't killed the archer yet. Oof. Like, I'm deliberately not going for the bats, because I can't really afford to waste actions. Okay, let's... Do we want to talk to him? Or do we want to use an herb on him? We'll go for the talk, so he doesn't do anything stupid on his next turn. We can have Garrosh, like, move and trade an herb, and then use it on his next turn. Also, as long as he joins us, I think it's fine if he dies. We can just revive him at the church once he joins for real. I think, I hope. Oh, cool, he's just gonna leave. Even better. AC is downloaded, Deep Fry. I've got it preloaded. Oh, cool, now we can just talk to this guy. Oh, Hayward's fine. Hayward's, laughing. This is a Sega Saturn game, my dude. Oh yeah, so, Hayward here is gonna fight with us. He's joining the force. Garrosh joins, later on in one of the later scenarios. I think he joins Median's army or something in Scenario 2. Or maybe Julian. If you let him die here, you get someone else. So I kind of wish I would have let him die, but whatever. Hayward's a little busted up. We'll send him back here to deal with the bats. Yeah, check out these animations with, like, the camera movements and the animation and stuff. And, like, it only gets better once we get to Scenario 2. They actually update the quality of the 3D models pretty significantly in Scenario 2. But honestly, even these, I think, look great. Okay, so now we got our guys rescued. Now we can kind of pull back and heal up a little bit. Honestly, I might just try to retreat here. We're getting kind of fucked up. There we go. Dantare's sharing the hurt here. Danny Boy tanking it up. I think we probably heal Synbios here. This is pretty risky. There's a lot of enemies here. I'll probably have to start... Honestly, you know what's probably best is for Grace to just whack the bat. Because his turn's probably coming up right away. Yeah, I'm actually just going to whack the bat. I might actually want to retreat from this fight. Now that we got our guy joining the army, we might just want to retreat and restart this fight. Because we put ourselves in a pretty bad position by rushing up so quickly. Although I might have to get the guy to join us again. Oh, Masquerade can probably kill this guy. Here she comes. Yeah! Burn to a crisp. Masquerade's probably going to be the first one to level up. Okay, now we're even in the odds a little bit. Just a little bit. Might have to get Synbios to herb himself on his turn. Or maybe get Dantares to do it. None of these guys is injured at all. Okay, how much damage can he do? If him and Synbios together can kill one of these guys, I might just go for it. That's 14 minus 6, so that's like 8 damage. He'll be down to 6. I don't think Synbios can do 6. He does 5. I think I'll just have Dantares heal someone. Question is who? Hayward, Grace, and Synbios all kind of need help. Who's most likely to get clobbered? Well, it's game over if Synbios dies, so I guess we'll heal him. Then I guess we have Synbios heal Grace, maybe? There we go, we'll just chain healing down the line. And then Grace can heal Hayward, and then we're back in business. And everyone gets a tiny bit of XP for healing. I'm gonna go back here, actually, so that he doesn't get punked by cultists. So much damage. Hayward's like the heaviest hitter in the party. Oh no! He could go down if the bat goes for him. Although I think Grace gets her turn first, I'm not sure. Actually, if Mascarin gets a turn first, she can kill the bat. Oof. Actually, Grace can kill the bat, too. We can also do it that way. I think it's safer to heal this guy, though. Also, I think she gets more experience this way. What did she say? She's a quiet girl. Oh, 16 experience, that's crap. Although it's pretty easy to level your healers in Shining Force. Alright, it's Mascarin time. I don't want her getting punked by cultists, so I think I'll send her back as well. I could finish off the bat. That would prevent the bat from getting a turn. But I think I'd rather do full damage against the monk. We'd just be wasting damage to throw this at the bat. Hey! I told you Mascarin would be the first one to level up. 3 MP and 1 agility. That's kind of a bad level up. 1 HP, 3 agility. Oh, nice, he's going for Synbios. That's great for us. Man, this game is so good, like, right from the first couple fights. We actually get, like, some kind of intense, interesting fights right from the very beginning. We'll leave the bat to Synbios. Hey, Dantare's moving up. Okay, I guess level ups are pretty low in this game. Yeah, I guess the way level ups work in this game is you get, like, 1 or 2 stats. Oh, we're poisoned. That sucks. 2 damage. That's quite painful, actually. Hayward's the healthiest guy now, so I'm gonna put him up front. Archers are actually really good in this game. Archers are another class that's been kind of... that the devs have kind of had difficulty balancing in past... Oh! Shining Force games. But here they nailed it. Archers are actually really, really strong in Shining Force 3. Yikes! I guess we heal Synbios, because he fucking dies on his next turn due to poison damage. Then I guess Mascarin's gonna have to herb herself. Or do we just blaze it up? Because we're probably gonna kill all these monks. Yeah, let's just blaze it. She's not gonna see combat for the rest of the map anyways. They just refined so many things for this game. The agility system is more consistent too. That was another kind of annoying thing about earlier Shining Force games. I kind of have to use Dantares to kill here. I don't want to because he's level 2 already. I'd rather balance the XP, but we need to kill these masked monks. Otherwise they kill Mascarin. So like, yeah, agility determines turn order in Shining Force. Or rather, I should say it influences turn order. You do like an initiative roll, kind of D&D style, or Dragon Quest style, where it's like the turn order is influenced by agility, but there's a bit of randomness on top of it. There's the level 2. Ooh! 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 All the stats. That's a big level. That's a big, big level. Alright, let's fuck up that bat. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, so like turn order. Turn order could be super, super random in past Shining Force games. And it could be really annoying sometimes. Especially in Shining Force 2, where boss enemies would always get like a extra action, I think at the beginning of every combat round. So you could end up in a situation where like the boss rolls low on initiative one round and then high in the next round. So like he gets the last turn one round, he gets his bonus turn at the start of the next round, and then he goes first on regular initiative in the next round. I've literally seen situations where like a boss in Shining Force 2 will get to attack 3 times in a row and just murder someone, and there's nothing you can do about it. Shining Force 1 was really bad for that too. Initiative, the turn order was super, super random in Shining Force 1. They've kind of cleaned it up a little bit with each Shining Force game. Initiative gets less and less random as you go through the series. And in this game, I think it's actually deterministic. I think turn order in this game is just straight up whatever your agility is. I don't think there's any randomness to it at all. You can always tell who's going to go next based on who's got the higher agility. Well, I guess Hayward needs to level up. Kind of a waste of his damage, but whatever. Also, everyone needs to play more. Oh! So that's a skill-less crit right there. You can still get critical hits before you've leveled up your weapon. I guess I call them criticals. I guess the game calls them weapon skills. Normally when you get a critical hit, that'll make you use one of your weapon skills. It'll kind of pick one at random. And yeah, weapon skills can get really powerful in this game. A lot of them have special effects, like life drain, or inflicting status effects like poison or paralyze. Again, kind of like Shining the Holy Arc. If you don't have any weapon skills unlocked, then you just get a critical hit whenever you crit. So anyways, if you guys thought that critical hit animation was super lame, yeah, it was. That was not a normal crit, that was a, like a lame crit. A non-skilled crit. I don't know how long it takes to unlock weapon skills in this game. I'm gonna have Symbios go for this one, because this puts him in position for Grace to heal him. If she even has any MP left. This might actually be kind of difficult. This guy's got magic. He might be able to do like 10 damage to us. You know what? I think I'm going to have Hayward go for the barrel here. In general, I don't think that bosses move in this game. Herb. Nah, 10 damage would be ridiculous. There's no way the boss does 10 damage with his magic. Oh, we don't have any more. We don't have any more healing magic. I'll just use the herb on Symbios. So normally healing doesn't get you a lot of experience in this game, but healers are coded differently. Healers have like a special flag that makes them get extra experience for healing people, and that applies even if they use an item instead of a spell. So it's actually beneficial to give a bunch of healing herbs and antidotes and stuff to your priests in this game. Especially in the early game where you don't have a lot of MP for heals. Kind of want Dantares to go on the boss here. Because he's the most likely to survive the follow-up spell. Well, that's a good start. Oh yeah, I guess since he's a mage, he has low defense. I was intimidated by that, like, 28 health. But he actually has low defense. Symbios has got tons of health, too. I guess we'll have him go in on it. Might give the kill to Grace. Symbios, man, you gotta start hitting the gym. Hayward, I don't really want to go up. But I guess I'll do it anyways, because we might kill this guy. Oh yeah, that's right, there's terrain bonuses in this game, too. Check out that LE. LE is land effect. I forgot all about that in this game. No wonder we're getting clobbered on this map. Yeah, so that's basically your defense bonus for the, like the tile that you're standing on. We should pay attention to that. It's not going to defend against magic, I don't think. Maybe it does, I don't know. I just want this guy damaging the boss. Alright, Grace will clean up for us. What you gonna do? Watch, this'll do 13 damage straight up. Woo! Ain't that a lot more impressive than the tornado spells in frickin' Shining the Holy Arc? Can we buy herbs? I actually don't think we can. I know, right, BioBilly? It's not even just the tornado. Like, all the spell and crit animations in this game are so fucking good. Alright, Symbios should get the kill here. Yeah. Assuming he doesn't fuck it up. Yeah! He honestly needs the levels more than anyone else in the party. He's a fighter, but his attack power is terrible. He's weaker than our frickin' archer. He does like 1 or 2 more damage than our priest. Anyways, have you been digging into that Blasphemous 2 today, BioBilly? Obviously, I haven't started up on Armored Core just yet. I think it's out now, actually. I think it is now officially released. I have it preloaded, but yeah, I'm gonna start that up once I get home from game night this evening. Alright, let's actually, I'm curious. I should have checked the guide for this battle before. Okay, yeah, Garrosh will join Median's party if you save him. Break all barrels to gain an iron bracer later. Interesting. I think we broke all the barrels. Oh, we didn't. We missed one, like, way off to the side. That's bullshit. Off like one of those long docks, there was a barrel way on the end. Man, I need to check this guide. There's so much just easily missable bullshit in this game. Okay, what about Battle 3? Oh, you know what I want to try this time? So on this next map, we're going to be chased by a big company of knights. I want to try fighting them this time, actually. I'm going to try fighting the knights instead of running away from them. But before we do that, let's go back to town. This barrel right here. We had to break this barrel to get the iron band. 5 hours, 5 bosses? Nice. That's a lot of bosses. Do you think you're making, like, rapid progress? Or does the game just have tons of bosses? Oh, hey, the shops are back open. Maybe we can actually replace some of that herb we used up. Oh, you know what? I think I have to cure the poison. Oh my god, Bakbios is poisoned! Oh hey, we got a bunch of money. Oh, you know what? I guess it's a Metroidvania. It's not going to be, like, epic length or anything. Unless they're going for, like a Hollow Knight style, just sprawling map. But yeah, I guess 50% after 5 hours is pretty reasonable. I think, like, 8 to 12 hours is a solid length for a classically styled Metroidvania. Unless you're going for something just sprawling and epic, like La Mulana or Soldiers. All right, let's see what the shops got for us. Actually, let's see what the townspeople have to say. They're all talking about the bomb. Oh, were we not allowed in this shop last time? Good map design, less backtracking. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the Imperial's all cleared out of the bar. What? Aw, oh, what a ripoff. This fucking... Oh wait, or maybe it was the other lady. Was it this lady or the other lady? One of these ladies promised to suck my dick the next time I come back to this bar. I think it was the waitress. I think she hates me now that she thinks that I bombed her hometown. Fucking cultists. Fucking cock-blocking cultists. They must all die now. Oh hey, now we can talk to the Cowardly Horseman. See what he's been doing during this whole ruckus. So, like, other than the, like, how well-designed the map is, how different would you say that the new Blasphemous is from the first one? Is it, like, greatly improved in any way? Is it kind of more the same, but better? I'm having a hard time telling what are the stores here. Oh yeah, this is the trade center. This is not a real thing. There's like no game mechanics associated with the trade center. It's just a place to talk to NPCs. Combat is more weighty? Okay, I like the sound of that. No weapons. Someone hid them somewhere. Is there a lot of, like, platforming challenges? Now that you mentioned the spikes, I remember there being, like, a fair bit of kind of difficult platforming in that game, which I didn't mind at all. Well, we can't buy weapons, but yeah, herbs are dirt cheap. I think everybody should have an herb. You know, it actually kind of... I remember now, it kind of reminded me of Ori and the Blind Forest, which I played, I think, at around the same time. That was kind of the year of the Metroidvania for me. Do we have like a stash that I could put these shitty flowers in? But yeah, I was surprised at just how... I remember I was just surprised at how much platforming there was in that game. I think I actually will give one of these to Grace. We don't want Hayward wasting his turns giving people herbs. We want him to waste his turns killing people. Same thing with Dantares, actually. In fact, again, most of the herbs should go to Grace, because she actually gets experience for healing people. Although I guess everyone should have at least one herb for emergencies. We'll do it that way. Everyone gets an emergency herb. Maybe even 2 herbs. This next map is pretty big. What are we actually buying again? Oh yeah, there's the herb. Don't want to use the potions just yet. Those recover more HP than we actually have. Alright, I think we're set. Okay, we've saved, we've shopped. I probably should have saved after we shopped, but here we are. Gonna double check that there's nothing else we can do in town, because this is our last chance to do stuff here. Oh, you know what I should do? There we go. I'll put the game in windowed mode while I'm checking the guide. Okay, Scenario 1, Chapter 1. Events? Interesting. Okay, so we got hidden shit to find in the next town. What about this town? This town apparently has a hidden potion somewhere. But all it gives us is a screenshot of the little corner where the potion is hidden. It doesn't actually tell us which house to look in. So I don't really care. It's like, it's a fucking potion. Who cares? Let's just go on to the next fight. We might actually do 3 fights today after all. It's kind of fucking rad. Man, I'm so bummed out about that barrel. If I'd have broken this barrel, apparently we'd get an iron band. Ah, well. I remember this next fight being kind of hard. It's a big map with lots of enemies. Also, I think we get some more party members here, too. Nah, yeah. It would have been nice to have, especially this early in the game. It's not like it's critical, though. Like, we'll get better stuff later on. I love how primitive the 3D graphics are for the world map here. That cozy little town. Alright, we're off to Railhead. Might have to get myself a drink in a minute. Oh, General Pro-Dune, he's recruitable in one of the later scenarios. I fucked up his recruitment too. I think he's one of the guys that I fucked up the recruitment for on our first playthrough. Oh, we're going to Balsamo, apparently, to pick up some vinegar. Yeah, good plan. We'll go to Balsamo, rescue Domeric, and have peace by morning. I just like the way he phrased that. We'll have peace by morning. Oh, hey, there's Domeric. Yeah, we've killed a lot of cultists so far. Ooh, that's a good line there. You guys are dead set on pursuing us, so I'll help you with the dead part. Sick burn, bro. I got confused for a second there. I got confused about which Domeric was speaking. Ooh, maybe we don't get more party members. I could have sworn we got a couple new people joining on this map. Maybe they join later, or maybe I'm misremembering. Am I streaming on YouTube also? Yes. Yes, I am. Just gonna double check this battle here, but I don't think there's anything going on. Battle 3. Okay. Monks will be teleporting in. Are you talking... Get the impression that that I'm not reading? Oh, sorry, I did miss your comments there. Am I playing on standard difficulty? Yes. You don't have the option of playing on the other difficulties on your first playthrough. At least not without like a code or a patch or something. So I think we want to stay in the woods here for that 30% land effect. Oh, actually, the grass gives us 15, so basically we just want to stay off the path. I might actually put Symbios here to bait them out. Actually, I kind of like the idea of keeping our archer in the woods. Nah, actually, I want him mobile. Nah, he doesn't tank very well. I'll put him in the woods. In fact, if anything, Dantares should be the one in the 15% spaces. Grace kind of wants to be in the center, so she can heal whoever needs healing. Yeah, there's a little... Yeah, I have Restream chat set up. Like, the chat feed that you see above the stream here, on the stream video, that's what I use. That's what I'm reading. Yeah, I have them both in the same feed. Here she comes! Oh, is that true? Hayward has, like, tree walking? That's kind of awesome. Yeah, let's put Dantares in the field. I mean, you don't have to sub on YouTube if you don't want to. Like, I kind of just flood YouTube with all of my VODs. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't watch VODs. Alright, let's go for this. Yeah, I can see that you're on Twitch. There's a little icon. You can see it up above there. There's a little icon that shows you who's chatting from where. Oh, this is something we could try. This guy's holding on to... Oh yeah, we got Impostor right here with his 120 hit points. I think this... Oh, he's got Spark and Wendigo. This is actually a specific character who we'll meet later on. He's one of the cult leaders. I was thinking it might be fun to chase him, but with Spark 2 and Wendigo, I'm thinking it might actually not be fun if we catch up to him. This guy I think will fight once he gets to town. He'll, like, deposit Domeric and then turn around to fight us. Yeah, Fiale. There's 3 main cult leaders. Actually, Fiale, I think we fight later on in this scenario. All the levels to Symbios. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Hayward has, like forest walking. We are, like, unscathed here. None of my guys has taken damage. Ah, now it's ruined. Oof! Man, this land effect is some good shit. Yeah, I think it's literally impossible to catch up to those guys. can't wait for Mascarin to learn her AoE magic. Do I put her up here? Oh, she still gets 30% in the heavy rough here. You know, I agree, BioBilly. I actually really like the way this game handles the grid. It's like you got a free-moving cursor, free-moving characters, but it kind of snaps to the grid. I think that is dope. I guess we'll just cover Mascarin from this side. Ooh, enemies are a bunch of cowards on this map. Let's get Symbios. I still want that 15% land effect. We'll put him here. Give him all the XP. Fiale does spark level 3, but he doesn't have it. Why would I use an action replay code to give a boss a ridiculously powerful spell? That seems like the opposite of what cheat codes are for. Although it would be kind of epic. You're right that it would be pretty epic. Oh, here we go. He's rushing in. Like a fool. Man, Dantari is just taking all the damage on this map. All 2 of it. Ha! Cheater. He got a head start. Oh, is that guy running away too? Ah, what a dick. Okay, and then... Oh, nope, that guy's running away too. Man, we're just, like, getting the same cycle every time here. That might not actually be a good spot for Mascarin. Girl's got good MIPS now. I think she gained, like, 2 blazes off that last level up. It's just the same thing every time. Mascarin blazes, Dantares moves up. And Symbios finishes. The cavalry's here! Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys this time. Oh, maybe not. They look kind of tough. Oh, fuck, they're centaurs. We might have some difficulty running from these guys. Aw, man. They didn't listen to Garrosh. Ah, so... Oh, damn. They're moving out. I guess we won't have to wait for them. Ever tried Growlancer? I haven't, but I want to get to that one. That's one that's on the list. Well, at least you can't get poisoned again. I kind of want to go for this guy now. Now we gotta get this cultist out of here before he moves again. Who? Who's got good nips? Did I miss something? Level 3! Oh, like the animation lines up with the spell for Fiale? That does sound kind of cool. I think I want to kill these bats first before the rest of the party gets poisoned. Or do we go for this guy? Actually, what's his initiative? This guy's 6 agility. This guy's 4 agility, so these guys are actually going to go right away. That's kind of horrible. Man, these guys moved way up. We're actually in a tight spot here. Did Hayward gain attack on his last level up? If he did, this will be a one-shot. Boom! Okay, Hayward is the Batman. By which I mean, like, the anti-Batman. I would love to heal Dantares here. Okay, like they said, stick to terrain unsuitable for horsemen. Keep your deer in the bush. At least the mages aren't moving. No, this is the fan translation. It's better to use the fan translation if you're playing all three scenarios. Oh, I love this! I love how the, like, different enemy factions have their... this is some bullshit! This is fucking bullshit! Okay, Masquerin gets a turn first, at least. Man, these assholes, these ambush spawns just come in here. Man, she's gonna have to waste her turn healing. That sucks. They might have changed it back. This is a newer version of the patch. I think this came out in November last year. Fuck him up. This is version 24. So yeah, maybe they changed it back. Hayward can one-shot the bat, so there's no point in fighting him. Can we do 8? If Symbios is doing 7, I think that Dantares can do 8. Yep. How about a level up? No level up. Dantares might actually be in trouble here. Do I chase the bat? Kind of need to get these guys off our asses. I'm gonna go for him. There we go, now anyone should be able to finish him off. Oh, what's Grace gonna do? Probably heal Dantares. Oh yeah, he needs it. Celestial Moon? I cannot understand this girl. Oh, he's running away from us now, too. You know, I think I was confusing this map for another one. I think there's another map with a similar setup to this one, where you have 4 characters. Oh, it could be Bless Him, Lord. I could complain about, like, audio levels and shit, like I do a lot in games like this. But I kind of like that she's quiet. I think it suits her personality. I think I'm just gonna have her kill that guy. Kind of wasting her damage this way, but I want her to get the kill. She got a shitty level up last time. No level up. Alright, it's Symbios time. He's level 3, so I don't really care if he gets this kill. Yeah, when it comes to voice acting, yeah, this game is definitely one of the all-time games with voice acting. Yeah, there's actually some really good lines. Like, you know, kind of ironic good, but still. Oh! Hey. Hey. Backbios is my partner now. Fuck, they're running away from me. Also, I don't think that Hayward can get a good shot here without running out from the trees. Oh, this should kill, though. This will probably kill. Oh, I was looking at the wrong numbers. Also, even if he did have 9 health, that wouldn't kill. Does anyone need health? Masquerin can sustain 1 more hit. Hayward could kind of use a hand. I think I'll actually heal, heal the poison here. Yeah, now bear my Arctic Blast. That, Frank the Wolfman's howl. That clearly sounds like just some dude doing his best wolf impression. And what's the ninja guy? Oh yeah. Can you beat my ninja technique? That's my other favorite one. Can you beat my ninja technique? I'm gonna have to remember where that ninja is actually. Oh, Synbios got the given the attack aura. You know what? I think we'll just have Dantares move up to deal with the bat. You know what? I'm content to give this kill to Mascarin. And that's the last of her Blaze magic.
Here I come.
There's the level up. She gained 1 HP. 3 MP. Defense. There we go. Defense is good for her. Stay on the grass. Oh, they're going to town. Don't like the random stat points? Yeah, I feel like this game has random level ups pretty much just because Fire Emblem had random level ups. Like, this game is kind of a combination of game mechanics from Fire Emblem and Dragon Quest. And, like, the random level up stats are kind of just one of the things they happen to steal from Fire Emblem. Do we win the map if we kill that cultist? I actually don't think that random level ups add to replayability all that much. Like, I don't know, it's just not that interesting. Like, in the long run, like in the aggregate, it tends to just average out over the long haul. I feel like Fire Emblem is better balanced around random level ups than Shining Force. The thing is, in Shining Force, the numbers get so high because, like, you gain so many stats after you promote that, like, the numbers really average out. Fire Emblem, you have get, like, pretty limited opportunities to level up. So, like, every stat point matters a lot in that game, just because the numbers are all so low. Whereas, yeah, in Shining Force, the numbers get so high, like, by the time you get to the end game, does it really make that much of a difference if you have, like, 100 attack versus 106 attack? Like, I don't think the stats make that big a difference. Dragon Quest does also have random stats. I can't really tell if they make much of a difference, though. I don't know how stats work in Dragon Quest. Does Dragon Quest have, like, super simplistic damage calculations? The same way that, that Fire Emblem does? Like, does damage equal attack minus defense in Dragon Quest? I kind of think that it doesn't. That's the reason that stats are so important in Fire Emblem. Like, every point of attack equals 1 point of damage. Every point of defense is minus 1 point of damage, and your guys all have, like, 20 health. So every point makes a huge difference. Ooh, this is like a level 2 priest or something. He's not taking much damage. Like, by the time you get to the end game of Shining Force, your guys have, like, 200 hit points. By the time you get to the end of Dragon Quest, your guys have, like, several hundred hit points. By the time you get to the end of Fire Emblem, you have, like, maybe 40 hit points at most. I know that I have to finish off the Saraband guards. I sure don't. I sure don't know that. But it doesn't really matter. We'll go back for them later. I deliberately went for these guys because I didn't want to have to fight everything all at once. I want to kill these guys before the Saraband guards catch up to me. Or maybe they just never will. Well, hopefully she has high magic defense or something. Oh, she actually does. She takes less damage from that than Synbios does. We need to kill that bat. We need to kill that bat right the fuck now. Can she do it? I kind of doubt that she can. Maybe, actually, I'll probably just have her heal herself. 8 attack. 6 defense, that won't do it. Let's just have her wander into the woods. And heal. I actually really like that shade of green when they get poisoned. She's got that, like, a neon glow. Is this gonna kill him? I kind of don't want to kill him. Oh, that bat's about to get a turn. I'm just gonna kill him first. Oh, really? The Ankh is, like, holy damage or something? That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll get Grace to finish this guy off. We actually might, because I don't think Synbios has the damage here. Oh, hey, him and Dantares are bros now. Oh, he does have the damage! Good for him! I'd have rather given it to Grace or Hayward. What am I gonna drop for the antidote herb? Tough choice. Actually, is there an easy way to check, like, our party list or something? There we go. I guess Dantares could use healing. Mascarin could use an antidote, actually. Although she's standing all the way back there. We got a couple heals left. We'll heal Dantares. I thought these guys were supposed to be chasing me. Why the fuck are they so slow? They're on a road and everything. This game's fucking rad. Like, right from the first couple of maps, it's rad. Shining Force 3 is so great. It's, like, probably my top 3 strategy RPGs of all time. Although, I don't know, the top 3 is pretty crowded. My top 3 SRPGs of all time are... yeah, Shining Force 3, Final Fantasy Tactics, Berwick Saga, and Fire Emblem 4. Those 4 games are all in my top 3. Oh, let's give her the antidote. I've used the antidote. Can I trade it? Can you not trade items in this game? You can give items, but you can't take items. This is kind of stupid. I'm gonna give Grace the antidote herb so that she can use it on Mascarin. Because Grace gets more experience for using stuff like antidote herbs. Oh, okay, I need to pay more attention to my positioning. Because Synbios and Dantares are friends now. So they get bonuses for standing next to each other. No spell? Does she have the antidote spell? I didn't think she did, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't think she had learned it yet. Oh, this guy's a bitch. They changed Antidote to Detox. I like Detox. Antidote is cliched. I like that we got Detox. Yeah, we don't know Detox yet. I guess we'll just hold our ground here. Friendship levels will become more useful later on, when more of our party members have like 2 ranged weapons, so you can do stuff like have Antares and Symbios stand next to each other, and the one in the rear can like throw javelins or something. Actually, do we have escape in this game, or do we have egress? I kind of like egress. Hey! Alright, we're egressing, boys. I mean, not right now. We won't egress this fight, but in general, we get to egress in this game. This guy's tough. I wish I had some blaze magic saved up for him. Oh shit, oh fuck, Symbios has way less defense than Antares. Oh, there's weapon triangle in this game, isn't there? I forgot about that. Is that right? Does this game have a weapon triangle? Are these lances effective against Symbios' sword? I think that might be how it works. Shit, I forgot about that. That was a huge blunder on my part. Hopefully Grace is in position. This is really fucking bad. We can't kill this guy. Oh no, Antares can't get in a good position next to him either. Okay, Symbios is gonna have to back off and heal himself. I should have gone for the knights first instead of the boss. Hopefully Hayward can finish that guy off, and Symbios can heal himself. Hopefully, if he still has a herb left. An herb might not do it, actually. I might actually have to use the healing drop here. Oh, he's getting buffed by Antares. He's taking 5 damage from the boss. I don't want to redo this map. Healing drop's not that valuable. I'll just do this for the full heal. I mean, personally, I like Spark as a name better than Bolt, just because it's different from Final Fantasy. Like, Final Fantasy has Bolt magic, but what other RPG has Spark magic? Did we get extra defense in the mountains? Nope, still land effect 30. I might just use my last heal on Mascarin, because she might still die to like 2 attacks. Might as well use it up.
Celestial
Well, it's a good thing we learned about the weapon triangle sooner rather than later. I guess Mascarin can throw down here. Probably can't even damage the boss. Probably can't even damage this guy. Bonk! 1 damage. Symbios probably can't kill that guy. Although maybe I'll just try anyways. Let's try for it. He's level 3, so maybe he can. Ooh! Good job! Alright, we got this. That's part of my name, Jasu Bakuhatsu. Someone had the stupid idea to have the combined names, like combined to form a Jasubak, as in Jasu Bakuhatsu. So yeah, instead of Jumei Sin, we want Jasubak. Hence, we've got Jaslian, Sudion, and of course Bakbios, which, if I've got my alphabet right, should combine to form Jasubak. Holy shit, Grace actually knows how to do damage. Oof the. That's fine, Grace can heal him. Who wants the kill here? Probably Hayward. I don't think Dantari's kills. Nah, not for 13 damage. Synbios doesn't have it either. Does he do 5 or 6? I'm gonna go for it anyways, just for the experience. I actually don't mind if he gets the kill. He does not. Grace could get the kill. Oh, 1 experience. Amazing. Alright, Hayward bringing it home. Game Night's Arkham tonight. Hey! Bakbios is my partner now. HP 1, attack 1, and that's it. I mean, what else do you need as an archer? Got HP, got attack, don't need nothing else. Yeah, I think I was confusing this map with a very similar one later in the game. The triangle's just the same as Fire Emblem, yeah? Lances beat swords, swords beat axes, axes beat lances. Again, one of the many game mechanics that this game just kind of steals from Fire Emblem, which is funny because the original Shining Force and the older Fire Emblem games didn't have the weapon triangle. They only added it to Shining Force after Fire Emblem added it to Fire Emblem. Oh really, claws are strong against monks, I didn't know that. Oh, this is Median's theme, isn't it? There's no sails on those ships. Oh my god, it's the underwear lady. I love the way the text boxes pop out like that. That's such a better way to convey shouting than like doing all caps or some bullshit like that. These guys look so dorky. They look like they're wearing like padding for armor. The Pillow Knights. I don't remember this guy. I do remember this guy. Ah, there's Magaron. I still don't recognize this guy. That's right, my brother's a horn dog. Do we have like 3 guys, like trying to woo Spirial at the same time here? Oh hey, Magaron's got the princely headband too. The royal headband, just like Benetram. I mean, Spiriel probably is the hottest girl in this game. We'll see some very high-quality hot girls in later games. We get, like, Hedva. Mainly Hedva. I think she shows up in Scenario 2. Synthesis. Man, Mideon gets all the hot babes in these games. Yeah, I think that's Cruert's role, is to just get in one fight with us. He's gonna go to the west, we're gonna fight him, and he'll be like a boss for one map. Oh, he's in command of those blue knights, those ruffians who tried to fight us in the alley. Who's married to a centaur? I think that's totally normal in, like, the Shining Force world. Like, you got all types of different, fantasy races and shit. Like, why, like, you know, horses are people too, why not marry a horse? It's like half the reason to even put horses in your game. Like, what about May? What about May? Man, at least the hottest girls in Shining Force 3 are all humans. At least we've got that going for us, all humans and then one fairy. As opposed to the degeneracy perpetrated by Shining Force 2, where the cutest girl in the game is a horse lady. Not that I give a damn. May is super cute. I used her in every battle all the way through Shining Force 2, even though she's probably one of the worst characters in the game. Oh hey, this is just Cult City here. That's right, how dare that monk just walk down the street in front of us without saying hello. But you guys are trying to chase me and kill my entire family. Well, you still say hello. Going to bed? Yeah, that's all good. I'm only on for another half hour anyways. About 40 minutes I'll be on. And then I gotta go to game night. And then I'll come back from game night and then I'll play Armored Core 6. Oh, you're, in the Deutschland, huh? 1:52, yeah, that's pretty late. Thanks for hanging in there for so late. I guess I'll be playing... I actually don't know. I'm kind of torn on whether to play this or Armored Core 6 tomorrow. I guess AC6 was the original plan, but I'm really, really liking this. This game is so good, like, right from the very beginning, it's good. I think Shining Force 2 takes, like, a little while to get going. But this game is, like, is just there, right from here. Right from the first few maps. Like, map 1 is whatever, it's kind of interesting, because it's like an open field with a bunch of enemies. Map 2 is actually really cool, like the Rescue the Archers mission. Bats coming in from the sides on the narrow pier. Like, it's actually, like, memorable. All of the maps in this game are, like, memorable. They have cool setups and gimmicks. Also, I like how everyone in your party has new stuff to say after every map. Anyways, yeah, have a good night, Pepitsu. I want advice. I advise you to rescue Domeric already. Oh, do we have a stash? Oh, we do have a stash. Nice. Okay, I will deposit the flowers. And I guess that's it. I think there's a bunch of stuff in this town. Oh, while I'm at my game, decide Assassin's Creed or Chain of Memories. I choose Chain of Memories. I missed that before, but I choose Chain of Memories. Yeah, I'm just gonna consult the guide, because there's like... It takes so long to, just search through every town looking for stuff. Hidden items in Saraband. Is this Saraband? Oh. Shit. There was another page. There was another page. There were 2 pages of hidden items in Saraband. We missed Large Mithril. Fuck me. I'm using a guide and I'm still missing stuff in this fucking game already. We missed a Large Mithril back in Saraband. Ah! We missed Large Mithril and the Iron Bracer. We've missed, like, the 2 most valuable items in the first town. Oh, this game's great. Okay, what do we have here? We have a ruins map that we don't want to miss. We got a Large Mithril. And we got brain food. Oh, we got a bunch of good stuff in this town too. Large Mithril. Is that this here? Problem is the guide only shows screenshots of the areas you need to search. It doesn't have like a map or anything. Might be this here. Okay, let's go for the valuable stuff first. Oh, I think this is our Mithril. Which one of these is it? Yeah, it's just this random spot right here. Just on that random bit of wall. That's like some guide... Like some guide dang it bullshit. Like, you would never think to look there. Unless you were using a guide. I probably missed more than half the Mithril in the game. My first time playing through here. What else are we looking for? We're looking for brain food. Should be in a little spot between 2 buildings. Oh, it's right here. It's, okay, bright honey in this translation. Oh yeah, so this is a guide for the original English translation, actually. Apparently honey was brain food. Then inside one of these buildings we got power wine and a ruins map inside another one, so I guess we'll check inside the buildings now. I'm so mad that we missed that Mithril in the first town. Dusty Village Bandits. Shyraf is the leader of the bandits. Only riffraff live in Dusty Village and visitors are in danger of being robbed. This ain't Dusty Village, is it? This is, Balsamic Village or whatever. They wouldn't hide 2 items in the same house. Actually, maybe they would. She's talking about treasure hunting. Maybe the ruins map is in here. No. Oh, that's that's a table. I couldn't even see it. It looks like a floor tile. So the bandits, the stuff about the bandits is for the next map. I think they're actually telling us about the guys who raid the ruin treasures. That was the other thing, is I messed up the first few ruins the first time I played this game, because I didn't know how the ruins worked. It's kind of a weird thing where, like, you have to locate a treasure map to open the door to each ruin. The ruins are like little mini side areas on some of the maps. You get a treasure map to open the door, and then once you're inside the ruin, there will be like thieves going around snatching up all the treasures. So it's kind of tricky. You can't kill the thieves before they grab the treasure because you can't open the treasure chests yourself. So you have to let the thieves get to the treasure and then kill them so that they drop the treasures that they picked up. I think I messed that up on the first 2 ruins when I played this game. Which sucks because you get a lot of good stuff from the ruins. Like most of the best stuff in the game. Okay, so the ruins map is in... Yeah, a thing like this. Nope, we found a mouse. Brilliant. So many houses. Oh, we can probably go shopping in this town, too. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Oh, here we go. It's knifing time. Now this gets tricky because your extra weapons actually take up inventory space. So if I want a knife as like a sidearm for whenever I want to attack from 2 spaces away, like if I want to keep that, I have to keep it in my inventory, which means it'll take up space. But it's only $50, so I think I'll take it anyways. Okay, Synbios is the only one who can use that. Oh, I'm gonna have to sell some crap. Or maybe transfer it. Oh, we can stash that ore. And use that brain food. Plus MP. Do we give that to Grace or Mascarin? I think we give it to Mascarin. The thing is, Grace can still do her job using herbs once she runs out of MP. Also, she can whack enemies pretty good with her staff. Yeah, she's got more attack than Mascarin. Whereas Mascarin's just kind of useless once she runs out of MP. So I think we want to make sure that she doesn't run out of MP. Big ups! Shit. I should have saved. I should have saved before we did that. We low-rolled the shit out of that. I think the stat boosters give you between 2 and 5 stats. Pet peeve, videos longer than 1 hour? It depends on the video. It's kind of the same as it is with games. Like, if a YouTube video is going to be longer than an hour, it has to have substance enough to it to justify being longer than an hour. Same as with video games. If a video game is going to be 100 hours, there needs to be enough substance there to, like, keep me into it for 100 hours. That's the real problem with these giant YouTube videos, is, at least in my opinion, I think they tend to have way too little substance. Like, there's this format where basically, like, the video creator just wants us to say, like, every last thought that they have about a game with, like, no organization or, like, central thesis or anything. I think King K is actually really bad for that. There's a lot of stuff that I like about King K's videos. He did, like, actually, his latest Zelda video wasn't that bad. At least in terms of length. It was like, I want to say just under 2 hours. But he covers like 5 games in that video. But like, it's just like scattershot all over the place. He just like talks about just like a huge, just like breadth of different things in each different game. Without much of like a central point of contention organizing all of it. Some of the like really super long video SAS do good about that. What's the guy's name? There was one guy who did a really, really good Elden Ring video where it was like all of his points. Like he had a lot of stuff to say about the game, but it was all focused around kind of describing like what he thought, like the central, I guess what the game meant to him, and like how the different components of that game enhanced that meaning. Oh, he's a famous guy. What's his name? He's one of the bigger YouTube SAS. He doesn't post that often. I'll know his name if I see it. If I just scroll down my sub list. Actually, maybe not. I have a lot of I subscribe to a lot of people on YouTube. Lots and lots of people. Whatever, his name's not jumping out at me. Actually, maybe if I just search for Elden Ring, I'd find it. It's probably one of the more popular videos on Elden Ring. I think I'm just gonna give up. I think I'm just gonna give up on trying to remember what this guy's name is. It'll come to me just like randomly during the stream. When I'm like not even trying to remember it, it'll come to me. Before we go investing in sidearms and stuff, actually, I think we want to... Oh, steel sword. Is that the same as what he's got on right now? Oh, okay, so actually this... Yeah, shows off what I was talking about before. So these are 3 different types of weapons that Synbios can equip. He's got knife, sword, and rapier skill. And he levels up those 3 weapon skills independently from each other. So even though the rapier is weaker than the others, you kind of have a reason to equip it if you want to level up your rapier skill. I don't know if we do just yet. So maybe I will just get the bronze knife. At least that one has some utility. Oh yeah, we do have that, we do have the steel sword already. Then I'm pretty sure that the spear is, 1-2 range, so we'll give that to Dantares. They'll mainly use those just when we need to attack from 2 spaces away. Oh yeah, wands and rods are 2 different categories as well. I don't know if Hayward can actually use this. Oh, he can. You know what? I think I actually like that extra point of damage. I think I will keep that wooden arrow for now, just to have access to both weapon types. Like if we gain a level in light quarrels, maybe I'll switch back to the wooden arrow. Do I really care about their attack power here? I guess I'll just give it to both of them. Damage is damage. Won't bother selling that because it's not even worth the money. Actually, Grace kind of likes the extra attack power. She can hit decently. Yeah, I agree that YouTube sucks for watching long stuff, just because like there's no good like bookmarking system. Like there's the feature where if you click on a video, it'll resume at the last spot where you were watching it the last time, but that's pretty inconsistent. It doesn't work all the time. What I started doing a while back when I like didn't have a job and I spent all day watching long-ass YouTube reviews, what I would do is I actually had a notepad full of like video titles, like stuff on my watch later list, and I would, whenever I'd stop watching a video, I'd write down the timestamp of where to resume watching. I like manually kept my own bookmarks on a notepad, like some kind of fucking dork. I think Mascarin's short of herbs. She used them on herself. I think we'll give Mascarin 1 herb. And then I think we're good. I think that's all we need. Oh yeah, I cannot watch YouTube with ads. Like, I'll just never do it. Shit, I can barely watch Twitch with ads. Man, Twitch ads are really the worst. Like, interrupting a fucking live broadcast with ads so that you, like, miss stuff. And, like, you know, I don't begrudge people trying to make a living. Like, that's how the professional Twitch streamers butter their bread and all. I feel like there's no point for the smaller channels, though. Like, there's no way to completely disable ads if you're, not partnered. What's the lower one called? Affiliated, if you're an affiliated channel. But, like, I don't know, just because ad money isn't worth shit to me with my viewership, I tried to, like, keep ads as low as possible. I have all of my ad settings set to minimum. Okay. I'll tell your wife that you died cowering in the med hut. 8-hour retrospective on Resident Evil. You know, I think the guy I was talking about who did the Elden Ring video also had a series on Resident Evil that I watched. Now it really bothers me that I can't remember that guy's name. Oh wow, this really is Cult Town. Okay, he says we should leave the town. I haven't found all the stuff yet. I still gotta find that treasure map. I am looking for something. I'm looking for a treasure map. Yeah, Noah Caldwell-Gervais. That's the guy. Yeah, he's my favorite long-form video essayist. Yeah, that's totally the guy. Was that his 8-hour Resident Evil video you were talking about? Was it a single video? I remembered it being a series. I think I treated it as a series of videos. I didn't watch the whole 8-hour thing at once. But yeah, I watched that video. I don't think I watched the whole thing. I think I watched, like, the sections of it for the games that I had played. I, like, watched his Resident... That was when I was working through the Resident Evil games. I would watch his video as I played, after I had played each game. Yeah, he had a really good Elden Ring video, too. I think he had, like, the best take on Elden Ring. And how it's, like, so accessible and it encourages experimentation and how there's so many different ways to approach it. He basically just destroyed the whole, like, get good Souls game fanboy crowd. Debunked that whole mindset. And it was pretty great. Oh, but yeah, Anderson, I'm subscribed to... What's the guy's name? Joseph Anderson. I'm subscribed to him, too. I'm not as much of a fan of his video essays. He's actually a good example of the type of, like, bad video essay, a little bit, that I was talking about earlier, where he just lists all of his thoughts on a game, and just, like, and it's like a list. It's just like a list of every point that he has to say about it, in not so great of an organized fashion. He's good for, like, listing those little details, but he has a tendency, I think, to, like, miss the forest for the trees. He's not much of a big picture type guy. I find him to be a bit excessively detail-oriented. His streams are amazingly fun, though. He's an excellent streamer, one of my favorites. It's actually really funny for like as dry as his video essays come across. He's actually like extremely quick-witted and funny on his live streams. Like I would not have expected him based on his YouTube videos to have that kind of personality. I wouldn't want to do long video essays. I value like conciseness. If I were to make like a video essay or a review, I would try to make it as short as possible. That's actually one of my favorite things about Choops, actually. He has like very like direct to the point like video essays, usually with like a single simple point that he's trying to make, and like everything he says in the video will pertain to that point. He does very good argumentative essays that don't like dick around and waste a bunch of time on irrelevant nonsense, other than the humor, which is kind of hit or miss for me. He does dick around with and waste time with the humor sometimes, but you know, sometimes I laugh at it too, so it's all good. This is like cult headquarters right here. Am I gonna get in a fight if I talk to the wrong person? Also, is there even a church in this town? Since the cult lives here, maybe they burned down the church or something. I tend not to watch... Yeah, I haven't watched Noah's video on Wolfenstein. I tend not to watch videos about games that I don't know. I don't know, it just kind of seems pointless to me. Like, I won't have context for what's being said. Also, like, I won't know if I disagree or not. Or, like, I don't know if I'm being... I mean, I guess there's some video essayists who I, like, trust to, like, give me the straight dope and not lie about video games. But, like, especially if I'm, like, browsing the video libraries of, like, a YouTuber I'm less familiar with. Like, I don't know if I just trust random strangers on YouTube to be truthful about games that I don't know already. I guess truthful is the wrong word. It's not like people, like, lie about video games on purpose, but, like, I don't know. I feel like YouTubers get stuff wrong about games a lot of the time. Enter only the middle room. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Oh, hey, it's these guys. Oh, yeah, this is a funny scene. Oh, yeah, there's 4 cultists. 4 cult leaders. I actually don't think I want to do this yet. I want to go search for that treasure map first, definitely. Oh, and about as to, yeah, Joseph Anderson isn't well-spoken, honestly. To be clear, I mostly just find him funny and entertaining. I think he has generally bad takes on pretty much everything. Especially on his live streams, but, like, he's funny, so I don't care. He's funny and usually only half serious, so, like, I don't mind that he has bad takes. Like, he's the kind of guy who's, like, deliberately provocative a lot of the time, I think. So, like, I think it's okay to have bad takes if you're only being, like, semi-serious. Oh, there's the church. It's right over there. Oh, I think this is, oh no, there's a treasure chest over there. Hey, okay, there's our ruins map. So we still need to find... nothing. Maybe? Or maybe not. So we got the ruins map. That was the big thing. What was the other thing? We got the large mithril. We got the brain food. We need power wine and a potion. Alright, this is like the back door that's gonna take us to the next map, so we'll talk to this guy later. Hey, we don't really need that. Herbs are kind of taking up space now. Oh, see, I didn't watch his video on The Witness because I haven't played The Witness yet. I definitely won't watch, like, videos on games that I haven't played yet, but intend to play later. I haven't watched anyone's videos on The Witness. Hey, it's Dwarf Man! Do we get any other party members in this town? I actually can't remember the order that people join in. The characters on this Shining Force guide page are actually listed in alphabetical order, which is not very useful if you're like going through the game trying to make sure you don't miss any recruits. I think this guy joins automatically on the next map. I don't know, I liked Braid, but like I didn't think it was the greatest game ever or anything. I liked it. I still want to play The Witness. I actually like his talks on other things. I know he has like a reputation for being, I don't know, a pretentious blowhard or whatever, so to speak. I don't know. I've enjoyed his talks on, like, technology and shit. As a guy who doesn't know anything at all about technology and shit. He has bad takes on video games. Like, the man does not understand how to enjoy a video game, but, like, that's fine. He's not a critic, so it's fine. Phil Fish was just a troll. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Phil Fish speak seriously about anything. Well, the thing about Jonathan Blow is he has, like, a very, like, niche taste, I think. Like, if you see him list all of his favorite games, like, it's all puzzle games. He's like that Sokoban-esque Steven Sausage Roll, and I think the other games I see him recommend on like his Twitter, it's always like some box-pushing puzzle game with a twist. Like that seems to be the only type of game that he really cares about. Which is fine, but it means that I don't really care much about his opinions on other types of games. Okay, let's go back to the inn and talk to those evil cultists now. Must have been the big building? I think it was this big building here. I mean, honestly, I think a good game designer, or like just someone who makes good games in general, is probably too busy. Or at least, I guess I should say like a prolific game designer or game programmer is probably too busy to enjoy a lot of video games. Or at least like enjoy a ton of different video games, like to the point where they have like an enormous breadth of taste, because all they do is play a million different types of games. Okay, so I'm gonna go everywhere else. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh wait, yeah, there's like secret stuff in here. Isn't there? Or is that another town? I think there's like a secret room in here somewhere. Well, we found a secret chest. Da-da-da-da. I think we give that to Synbios, since he's kind of underperforming with his attacks right now. That would put him on par with Dantares. Oh yeah, so HP and MP ups, I think, roll between 2 and 5. The other stat boosters, I think, are between like 1 and 3. If we could get 5 attack off this, that'd be amazing. 3! I think that's a high roll. I think that's as good as we could have got. Okay, yeah, this guy's being a bit sus here. Why is that cultist tied up in a chair? These cult leaders, by the way, are all like level 20 final bosses. Any one of them could wipe out my entire party with a single spell. But instead they're just gonna stand there and taunt us. Okay, this is the girl I was thinking about in Shining the Holy Arc. I thought the white-haired lady might have been this lady, but no, she's obviously someone different. They look kind of similar, but yeah, different. They're not the same person. Ooh, she's a cutie. Oh, these guys are very polite for a bunch of genocidal maniacs serving an evil god. Oh, so I guess we're still being diplomatic? Also, these guys are all fucked up. So someone, probably the buff-looking wind mage guy, must have punched this guy in the face. Dude's got like a black eye and a red eye. Okay, so that's the setup here. They're like pretending that they have nothing to do with what's going on. Is no one gonna comment on that dude in the mask tied up in the chair there? Okay, apparently we're not being diplomatic anymore. You think they'd, like, hide him in the other room or something if they were expecting us? Dentares, you're gonna die if you keep this up. Oh, that made her mad. Hmm. Yeah, we definitely do a lot better here with the rest of the force. He's gagged and everything. Whoops, how embarrassing. Now this got doubly awkward. Mednafen, you doing okay? Okay. Those intense, Sega Saturn sprite rotation effects. Oh, are we fighting these guys now? I don't remember a bar fight. No, I don't want to leave, though. Oh, maybe we'll come back here later. Pretty sure there's a secret passageway behind that guy. But we can't open it just yet. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, I think there's like a secret character or something inside one of those barrels. And you get in there through a secret passageway back here, but we need this guy to move. No music, how spooky. So was there anything else we needed? Brain food, power wine, large mithril, herb, ruins map. It looks like we got it all. I'm missing some coins, but I don't really care about that. Man, I'm kind of getting into this game now. Maybe we'll just play this again in the evening, and I'll save Armored Core for tomorrow? This is the kind of game that I want to play for, like, just hours on end. Well, whatever. I'll definitely play something when I get back. Oh hey, the gang's all together. Now we can go in there and fuck up those level 20 cult leaders. They're gonna be gone. They're gonna have teleported away. Alright, let's charge in. Oh, they're all gone. Ooh, beer sounds good. A beer for me and my horse. Whiskey for me, beer for my horse. How could they vanish so quickly? We've seen the cultists, like, appear and disappear out of nowhere, like, a dozen times already. Maybe I'm misremembering? Do I gotta, like, press against it? Is there a key or switch or something somewhere? I don't even know if this is, like, a secret. I think we might have to do this to progress the story. Dun dun dun! They're gone! Must have gone on vacation. They tricked us? What was the trick? They set us up for what? I don't understand. Okay. But we had no chance of letting them escape anyways. Or we had no chance of catching them anyways. What was the trick then? Oh, I get it. They delayed us so that, yeah, the Imperial troops will be after us instead of them. Sasuga, King Benetram. Also, how are they talking to us if they're not here anymore? Oh shit, are we gonna be kicked out of this town already? I wasn't done looking around here. Oh, I was gonna say, maybe this is where Fiali just raises his hand. It was me! And that's exactly what he does. Maybe we won't get a chance to explore that secret room after all. Maybe I'll just look up in the guide. I could have sworn there was a secret passage or something back here. Ah, there we go. We can't. We can't go through it until the cult lets us. Oh, and then that guy just magically appears. Oh. Got like an invisible maze to walk through. Also, I don't think we even get this guy as a party member. I think this is one of those dudes who shows up in a later scenario. Hey, he remembers us. I don't remember you. Barnyard of the Republic? Okay, so yeah, he's on the Empire side, so he'll join Median's army in Scenario 2, I think. And isn't that cool? There's like all this stuff that carries forward into the later scenarios. I just love it. Actually, one idea that I've had is that it might be interesting to do the opposite of what I'm doing on this playthrough. So this time around, I want to find all the stuff, I want to do all the events so I don't miss any characters or secret items or anything, because I missed a bunch of that stuff on our first playthrough. I think what might be a cool idea, though, is to try to do a minimalist playthrough, where I just deliberately miss every single optional character, because there are quite a few in this game. Like, probably more than half the characters in this game are missable or optional. Which isn't really a huge deal, since like you can only have like 10 or 12 people in your party. And you recruit like 24 characters in each game. It's not quite Suikoden level, although it's actually maybe a bit close. Yeah, there's probably more than 60 characters across all three scenarios, is that right? It's probably not that extreme. How many characters are there in Scenario 1? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so yeah, 20 per scenario, so it's, yeah, about 60 characters between all three scenarios. If you miss all of the optional ones, you'd probably have... Actually, let's just go down the list here. Also, I think I'm done. I gotta go for game night, so we will not continue right now. Vigil, the Longest Night disappeared from Steam? I don't know. I don't actually know what that game is. Good night. I love these little, like, see you next time end screens in RPGs. More games should have this. Just want to go down the list of characters, just like... Although I'm not going to remember who all these people are. Symbios is definitely mandatory. I don't know who Sybil is. Symbios Dantares, I don't know who Eldar is. Frank is optional. I think Finding is mandatory. Grace is mandatory. Hagane is optional. Hayward is optional. Horst is optional. I missed him my first time. Irene is optional. Julian's mandatory, but he leaves partway through the game. Khan is optional. I don't remember Justin. Mascarin's mandatory. I think Murasame is optional. Noon is definitely optional. Obright, I think that's the dwarf. He's mandatory. Pen is optional. Ratchet is optional. So you might only get like 7 or 8 characters if you miss all the optional ones. That would be interesting. Anyways, I'm off to game night. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your next few hours, I guess. And yeah, I guess the tentative plan is Armored Core. Armored Core when we get back in like 4 hours. I'll see you